Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to Sabbath Tarot. I'm hoping that you're well, happy, safe wherever you are within this world. Today we're going to be doing whatever comes out. I'm just going to wait for a few of you to join. I know I've been taking my time to go live because I have been so busy. I've been extremely busy with everything in my life. Personal readings, pre-record readings. Everyone doing well today? How is everyone? And I've been taking my time to do my makeup so I can come here. But Happy New Year, happy holidays. I guess I let everyone know that I'm going live. So if someone could let me know how the sound is, that would be amazing. And we're gonna just get straight to it, okay? How are you? Did you all get notified on YouTube that I was going live or what? I miss you too. I miss you all too. How is everything? I miss you. Ah, it's like not seeing you for like months whenever I'm not live. It just feels so weird. Um, hey Tiny, Thomas, Kitty, Johnny, how's everyone doing? I'm trying to pin this message, but gosh, it's taking so long. Give me 1 second, and we're gonna wait for all of you to join. Pin message. There you go. Beautiful. Hi Amal, Maya. New Year resolutions with me. Hey Blissful. New Year resolutions, I believe in writing them because they can really come true. Like, really. So, let's start. Let's start. Are you here? Are you with me? Have you checked the personal, the monthly readings yet? I'm trying to get a new cat, you guys. I really want, one of the resolutions for me is to get a kitten. That's what I want. At least for Valentine's Day. I need a cat. A new one. Are we ready? Let's do Aries and C. I'm just gonna have to figure out which deck I want to go with. Mm, okay, I think I'm ready. I think we can do that. Do you guys want me to do Pisces to Aries or Aries to Pisces? Is this our first all signs for the new year? Why do I feel like this is our first all signs of the new year? I could be wrong. You say Aries to Pisces? Okay. Everybody's saying Aries. It is? Oh, really? Wow. Okay, so this is our new, this is the first all signs we're doing of the year. So it's gotta definitely be different. I just want to thank you again all for the gifts you've been sending me. I've been using them all without exception. I have many, many gifts bags after you send me all the beautiful gifts. And I even use some of the masks as well. Yesterday, I am so obsessed with skincare stuff, you guys. You have no idea. If you go and tap onto my Amazon wish list, you're going to see a bunch of, skincare items. But I really want to tell you I appreciate you for all the beautiful gifts. So, shall we start? Let's do Aries. Thank you, me. Maya. Aries, let's see, whatever comes out. Whatever comes out. Are we ready? I just got that song, I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. I just can't get you out of my head. Something, there could be a person who's thinking about you. Doesn't matter where they are at, if they're involved, if they're, most likely they're not talking to you. But let's do a reading. I'm going to go with this set of cards. It's just calling me today. Let's just go with the golden cards. Okay. Aries, whatever comes out. What's going on with you? Ooh. You could be dealing with a Virgo, an Aries, a Gemini. Ooh. First of all, I see a message that you've been waiting on that you finally are going to receive. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's a message from a lover. It's a message from someone that you've been hearing from and you've been really in your head about, are they going to come towards me finally? Are they not? I think they will. They could have strong fire or earth elements in their chart. Sag, Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Virgo is significant. I see a person that you've been expecting to hear from finally messaging you, talking to you. And I think you've been expecting it, like you've confidently. You've been feeling like, okay, it's just something that's going to happen. It will happen. And I think for a lot of you, it's in regards to a person offering you love. It could be regarding a job offer you've been waiting on. It could be regarding money that you want to, you're expecting to receive, maybe some of your investments or whatever it may be. You're getting it. You're getting it. And timing, I'd say, is showing up as February, March. Okay. But it really feels like a proposal. It feels like a yes answer, whatever this may be. Let's tap onto more messages though. Okay. There's this fire sign in your reading, and I will tap onto it to see what's going on. Let's see. What's the energy and what is happening for Aries? Okay. I see you owning also a house, or I see a move for you. Something's going to be all in your name, and timing of it is from now up until around October, November. Some of you could be owning a place. There's a lot of investment energy in your reading, so I don't know if you're investing in stuff, but in your reading, I'm seeing you owning something, with the money that you have. Why do I say that? Because of this card, the key, okay? So some of you might be the owner of something. Maybe something's going to be inherited to you. Maybe this is a new car. I just see you being an owner, Maybe some of your trading, investing, whatever it may be, but I see money. All right. I love it. I also want to tell you, for some of you, there could be a very dramatic energy around you. I don't know if it's a friend, it's a family member. The spirit is telling you to be very calm when you deal with this person. I don't know who this is, but there could be a person who's very dramatic or has a very negative mindset. The spirit is saying you don't have to let them in so much in your life, or let them on about what happens in your life. So I'm gonna do the outcome to see what's going on. You like my profile picture? Thank you. I changed it not long ago. Let's see what the energy is. Is there any outcome messages for Aries? Aries, what's going on with you? I see a meeting also that's going to change your life around. And I think for a lot of you, what is this talking about? It's a meeting where you feel respected, where you feel like you're going to get exactly what you need. Could be meeting an important person or a person who's going to offer you something. I keep seeing this in your read. Maybe it's a meeting where you're going to get proposed to. Maybe it's a meeting where someone's going to tell you that finally, express their feelings to you, that they love you. There's some kind of a meeting that's very important coming up. And timing of it is February, March. Okay. Could be a fire sign again. They could have fire in their chart. But fire, water. But they're reaching out to you to say something to you. but watch out for an important meeting. Let's say it's a meeting with a boss who's going to give you a raise or promotion, you know, could be literally anything, but it's showing up as a very positive gathering, positive meetup. Okay, that's what I got with a fire sign specifically. Fire sign, Virgo, or a water sign. But a lot of you is going to lead to a lot of celebration and a lot of happiness because you're feeling like you're exactly getting what you need or getting what you deserve. So that's the reading. Proposal vibes. Proposal vibes, offer vibes. I like it. I like it. Let's do Taurus now. Let's do Taurus and see what's going on. Let's do Taurus. And you know, you can always book a personal reading with me if you want to have a personal visit my website, salvatore.com. And also, why do I need feel the need to say also to check your Venus, rising, moon, and sun sign? Hey, Amber, Amal, Jose, how's everyone? Happy New Year. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's do Taurus. Taurus, I feel the need to clean up. I don't know why I'm here. Maybe some of you need to like clean up your place. I just heard clean up your car. You gotta clean up something. Maybe you feel like things are really crowded. Why do I feel like it might help your mood if you were to clean up or if you were to like renovate or change the decoration? I feel the need to say that to you. I don't know why. Taurus, what's going on with you? Did you all miss me? I sure missed you. What's the energy? Maybe this is for some of you talking about clearing up energy that you don't feel like you need anymore, like weeding people out that you feel like are just a waste of time, weeding energies out that just, you know, connections that go nowhere. There's something about weeding out stuff in your reading. It's like things that you're tired of, things that you're like sick, you know, of, you don't want to deal with anymore. So that could be significant. Let's see what's going on with you. What's the energy? Letter D could be significant. D, V, E, N, and R, as well as L and B someone could have in their name. First name, last name. Let's see what's the energy. Oh, at the bottom just like you have the devil. First of all, I do feel like you're going to be very, very busy. You say I'm the only reader you watch. Thank you. As I should be. I have a sense for some of you, you're going to be really business focused, and there's a chance you could open up a new business or you're going to have a new stream of income soon. If you feel like you're not getting paid enough in your current job, I feel like there's going to be something new coming along, and it's going to just be, you know, assigned to you. So some of you could be connecting with a new person, maybe at work, or you're going to be assigned a particular job where you're getting paid more. There's something about you having more responsibilities. Maybe it's talking about a higher status or a raise or promotion also, but you're going to be more responsible, or people are going to look up to you more at the workplace. Can I also tell you to not put up with somebody's BS? Maybe this is the energy that you got to weed out in your, you know, from your energy. Some of you, there's a person who ain't doing much. Maybe it's somebody that, you know, you're kind of entertaining, but they can't make up their mind. They can't make up what they want. Why do I feel the need to say, like, don't expect much from this person? And definitely be open to new love. It's like a person who can make up their mind. Like maybe they're non-committal. Maybe they can't make up their mind what they want to do to you, where they want to put you in their life, if you're a priority. Like you always got to wonder. But why do I feel the need to tell you treat them the exact same way? Why do I feel the need to say treat them exactly the same way? Let's see more about it. Thank you, Mateo. You say best psychic ever. Thank you. You're so sweet. Let's see. Taurus, what's going on with you? It's like you expect messages from this person, but they're not saying anything. You expect something, it just doesn't come. Okay. Why do I feel the need to say mirror this person? Some of you, it's like you're way open to somebody who's not open to you the same way. But we can see more. Hey, Matthews. My sweetie, how you doing? What's the energy? Whatever comes out for Taurus. Be open to new love. I see for some of you a fire sign, a Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio coming towards you, a Libra. I see somebody a little bit more consistent that's new stepping into your life. So for those of you who are single, I want you to be open. I want you to be open to new love. I feel like at a certain point, there's going to be two different people that you're going to have to choose from. But there's a new person that's going to be very committal. And I'm hearing they're going to steal you from someone else. Like Mr. Steal Your Girl type of vibe. It's like you're going to be meeting someone, they're going to steal you from someone else that couldn't even make you stay. So why do I feel I need to say for some of you, you got to be available more to new energy, because whatever this connection is, it's at a, standstill and things are not moving like you want. And for some of you, it's like at times you wonder whether it's just a sexual thing. I don't like that. Let's see more though. What other outcome messages do you have for me? Yeah. Someone's going to steal you from someone else. I don't know why I keep getting that, especially if the person you're with right now ain't treating you right. Why do I have a sense you're going to have a new love in your reading, And for some of you, I also see by Cancer season, either there's profit money or there's money from a house that you could be getting June, July-ish, or around that time. There's inheritance or there's money that you're getting, or you're going to maybe sell a place and you're going to have money. So that's something that I see. I also feel like for some of you could be very famous in the beauty industry in the future, or I just heard arts, spirituality maybe, but you're going to be recognized for beauty. Maybe some of you are into modeling, stuff like that. But a committal person stepping into your life who's going to steal you from the person who couldn't see your worth or who just couldn't make up their mind what they wanted with you. All right? So might as well be more open to that energy. Okay? There could also be a friend of yours that you're going to get close to or you're going to reconcile with. Could be a Gemini or somebody that has fire or air in their chart. You might get close to a friend, or you might make a friend who's an air sign or fire sign, okay? So keep that in mind. Or maybe reconcile. So that's the energy. That's what I'm seeing for you, but a lot of success financially. All right? Just don't, it's 2025. Sorry, 2026. Don't put yourself in that begging position. If you feel like you're in a connection and you're begging, you probably might as well be in the wrong connection. Probably would feel embarrassing, to want something and not be given it. What's even the point? So some of you, I saw new energy, but you let me know. Let's do Gemini. Let's do Gemini. Did it resonate? You say you want to see me face to face? Oh, girl. I had actually someone recognize me at Starbucks, and it was I never was prepared. I had someone recognize me at Starbucks. And she got kind of like anxious when she realized I'm her, because I was very open about it. I was like, yeah, it's me. you know, because usually people would be like, no, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. But I was actually like, no, it is me. How are you doing? And she was like, you could tell she's really nervous. But it was the sweetest thing, you know. She's like, wait, I know you. But yeah, it was beautiful. Beautiful moment. It's awkward when you're with other people and that happens, you know, but I think nonetheless it was cute. Um, you say when I look at people in public, do I get predictions for them sometime? I don't get predictions unless I'm paid, you know? So I got to get paid somehow. Otherwise, what's even the point? But if you mean do I naturally predict for them stuff? Yeah. Like I always feel people's energy, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I always feel people's energy. And sometimes I'm just so used to it that I'm not going to say anything unless they ask me, hey, what do you think about this aspect of my life? Then I'm going to be like, oh, you know, good that you brought it up. There's times where people seek for answers and I give it to them. There's other times where they would rather learn it themselves. So what's even the point, you know? They're not going to listen to me, let's say. Um, you say if I'll see you in Starbucks, you'd freak out too. I love Starbucks. I just am obsessed. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I love Starbucks. I just feel good, you know, it doesn't matter what's been going on in my life. I just feel good every time I step into and I smell the coffee. It's like change of mood. Let's do Gemini. Gemini, what's going on with you? They should probably sponsor me at this point. I don't know. Let's do Gemini. Gemini, what's going on? What's going on? You guys, I feel like something's in my eye. But it's just probably the glitter. Did you hit the like button? Did that reading resonate? Let me know. But let's see what's going on with you. Gemini, where are my Geminis at? Some of you could get a new car. You could get a fast car. I just got that song Starboy by The Weeknd. What's that song that says in the part of the song that says, oh, we pray for pray for cars or something like. If you've been wanting to get a new car, you will. I see a new car in your future, or like a sports car. Maybe somebody around you has cars. Stop telling me I'm AI. I mean, I take it as a compliment, but I'm not AI, y'all. Come on. Gemini, what's the energy? Whatever comes out for you. At the bottom today, you have the support and Cancer energy pleasure. You are going to have a very loving partner. Either you are dealing with somebody right now, or you're going to deal with them in the future. If there's somebody showing up respecting you, feeding you, taking you out for food, you're going to date someone very, very sweet. Either, again, you know them right now or you will get to know them. But why would I even say, for some of you, you could connect with them online too. It's someone who's going to court you nicely. They're very supportive of you. They could have Cancer in their chart somewhere, or Aries. But this is somebody who's going to take you out and show you a good time. So whatever comes out, you have dating energy. You have dating energy. I just heard Tesla, Porsche. I don't know. Maybe you're looking at cars for me to keep getting that. Maybe somebody works with cars. Doesn't have to be, but maybe somebody knows about cars. I just feel like you're going to date someone very supportive. You're going to date someone very supportive. Some of you, if you're selling or buying, why do I feel the need to say hold on and don't sell or buy just yet? Maybe this is even about a move. Because I feel like some of you, either the prices are too high for you, or the spirit is advising you to wait because the prices are going to drop. Okay. Why do I feel the need to say to you to wait or be patient? Like, because the prices are going to change. But you're going to date someone. And again, specific signs, Cancer, Aries, Taurus, Leo, they could have in their chart. Very passionate, very sweet. If you don't know them right now, you're going to be meeting them from now up until around June, July. But they're very sweet. I would also say they're like a baby. They're like maybe very sensitive, very emotional, very romantic. They buy you flowers. Maybe around Valentine's Day, you're going to be asked out. But very sweet energy coming through. Let's do the outcome. Let's see what's going on with you. Let's do the outcome. What's the energy? Somebody could be into like baking, cooking. Maybe there's a gathering you're invited to soon. So we're going to see more. What's the energy for Gemini? You're going to get gifts. I keep hearing gifts. Oh, wow. There's a person who really sees a future with you. If you only could know. I think they think a lot about living with you, have children with you, having a family with you. And I think they're going to be so decisive to the point where it's going to scare you off. Like you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this person wants everything with me. Like it's like you're not used to it. You know what I'm saying? You're really like, wait, hold on. You know, I got to get my life together. I think for a lot of you, it's somebody who's very family oriented stepping through. And they're going to be so sure about being with you that's going to scare you off. But I think low-key it's something you wanted, maybe from the spirit anyway, right? Yeah, spirit is literally saying you're the one who is manifesting this energy. But Aries, Gemini, Virgo is showing up. Libra is showing up. They could definitely have some earth in their chart or fire. But watch out for someone very, very financially stable. I will see for some of you a business really taking off, or there's a chance that you're going to have to more show up at the workspace because you're going to be assigned more work. Some of you might even have Aries in your chart. Maybe the Aries reading is going to resonate. But for those of you that are into like, you know, I just heard drawing, painting, writing. There's a chance you might earn money from your art or sharing your art online too. So just keep that in mind, okay? But watch out for someone who's very decisive and it's going to scare you the off, okay? You're going to be like, oh my gosh, this person's like have figured it all out on their own, how they want to get married to me, how they want to have children. You're going to be like, whoa, you know? But they could have strong fire in their chart. Keep seeing that. And I think another message I see is for somebody that could be very possessive, or it's their culture. They're kind of like, you know, in Persian we say qirati. What does it mean? It means like somebody doesn't like the fact that other people get close to you, or they're territorial. There you go. So maybe somebody's even Middle Eastern or Eastern European, who knows. But yeah, relationship or proposal coming in. All right. Why do I feel the need to say be open to this kind of an energy rather than waiting on someone from the past to appear in your life? So some of you, maybe you're in the process of moving on, but you better move on from whoever that you dealt with from the past. Okay, so that's your reading. That is your reading. I also see for some of you a lot of money that your family's going to have, or there's a chance that, like I said, because you're selling a place, there's going to be a lot of good investment energy or profit energy. But money regarding a home, or you investing money into a home. Maybe somebody's into, you know, buying, selling properties, or this is something that's going to happen soon. Timing of it, I say from now until the next 5 to 8 months. But I keep seeing 7-7 a lot in your reading. 7-7-7. So luck and money. Okay. But a very sweet, gentle lover who's got, who's got success, who's successful, accomplished. Maybe they might even be into finance, or they might do something regarding contracts or homes, things like that, insurance. But that's what I got, okay? Let's do Cancer. That was a good reading. Let's do Cancer. Let me know if we got any Cancers in the chat. Where are my Cancers at? You say, please pray for Iran. Hope that the situation will change. Yeah. I'm always praying for my country. I'm always praying for my country. It doesn't matter. I'm always praying mode, Hopefully things will change. But the thing that I pray for is mostly the people that are innocent. So, yeah, shout out to people in Iran. Let's do Cancer. But I told y'all, somebody asked me some time ago, I think it was here on live, somebody asked me, what do you think is gonna, and I was like, I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better. And usually it's like that, when there's like a big change coming. But to me, 2026 always felt different. Like, even when the year started, I was like, politically, or, what's going on in the world, I feel like a change coming, y'all. I don't know what it is about 2026. It's a change. I think it's a year where there's going to be big major changes for the world. But as it started, it just felt different than, other years, at least for me, how I felt, for the world. But anyway, let's do Cancer. Let's do Cancer. Let me know how many Cancers we got in the chat. Do I plan to do world predictions? I've never thought about that. Should I? Where are all my Cancers at? Cancer. Did you hit the like button, by the way? Hit the like button. Put something random in the chat. Let me know you're here, Cancers, before I start. I just heard sleepy. Some of you could be sleepy. You could be maybe needing to sleep more. Why do I also feel the need to say, for some of you, in your sleep, you could be getting messages or signs, or someone maybe is going to appear in your sleep or tell you something important. Why do I feel the need to say it's good to sleep? Or if you feel the need to sleep, it's important for you. I'm hearing your body's regenerating, or you could be getting some messages, downloading some things, maybe regarding your future. Why do I say that? I feel the need to say that to you. Cancer, what's going on? Cancer, let's see. What's the energy for Cancer? Whatever comes out. Oh, I like it. This is the year where you're going to get rich, Cancer. This is a rich year for you, Cancer. Why do I feel I need to be really close to the camera? Because I feel like some of you are not hearing me, or, hearing me out regarding this. This is going to be a rich year for you, Cancer. You're going to be rich. And there's something about the abundance of things that you're getting, like abundance of furniture, food. There's something about you not even looking at the price tags anymore, just like being able to buy things. You're going to be abundant. You're going to be rich. And I'm talking to you. I'm not talking about your partner, your relative. I'm talking about you. You're going to have enough independence financially that you could even be spending on other people and not even feel a thing. You're going to be able to like be so generous financially because you have so much. Okay, you got the richness card. And then on top of that, you have the change, which is talking about this is your time. Okay? You could be getting famous. Especially if you have a gift, especially if you're out there online. Why do I feel the need to say for some of you, you are here to do something very different than people around you, in your family, in your home, at the workplace. You're here to do something differently that's going to set you separate from other people, and it's going to make you become really rich. You have fame, and I really feel like this is regarding your gifts, whether it be spiritual, artistic, whether it be regarding business. It feels like a business, you know? So it feels good. But put your shyness away. That's the only advice I can give to you. Put your shyness away, put your fear away. Okay? There could be some people around you that keep talking about the misfortunes or they focus on the negatives, but they're not even successful. You know, they haven't even been able to achieve the goals that they do. So why would you listen to them? Why do I feel the need to call you? Tell you this. You don't have to live like other people. You don't have to listen to what they have to say. You can just go your own pathway. Some of you, I also see a lot of success around family for you. Like your family is going to praise you. Your family is going to be proud of you. Maybe because of your success, your family is going to be successful. If this is also about like immigration, if this is in regards to being close to your family, that will happen. But your family is going to be proud of you. And we're going to tap into why I see that, because it's such a different message. Maybe you're going to be able to buy your family things that they couldn't even get it themselves, okay? So let's see more about you. I love this read. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah. You have the departure and the honor, which makes me think, Cancer, you could be leaving a situation because you're going to go down your own pathway or because you're going to have enough success to walk away. Whether it be regarding a connection, whether it be regarding a job opportunity, a situation you've been stuck in. I see you walking away because you're going to finally go down your own path. All right. And we're going to see more about it. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to do some tarot to see what is happening with you. But a lot of money. Maybe some of you are in the process of saving up right now, you know? Let's see what's coming in. I see also abundance of lovers in your reading for the new year. If you were only dealing with one person and they weren't even sure about you, you're going to have millions and millions of people stepping at your door. You know, in Persian, we call them khasgar. What does that mean? That means like somebody who wants to get married to you. You're going to have different suitors. You're going to have different people knocking at your door for the new year. And why do I feel the need to tell you to focus on your career? If you feel like your love life is a mess, if you feel like love, there hasn't been much happening, why do I feel the need to say focus on your career? Focus on your goals right now. You know, get your hands dirty, get started, especially regarding your business, especially regarding learning. Maybe some of you are going to school. I feel I need to stay focused on that because love will come to you, you know? So can you tell me a little bit regarding maybe love or what's happening? Yes, so regarding love, like I said, I see two different energies. One of them could be an earth sign, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius. And then you have a fire energy. So it's up to you who is who. But There's a person who feels really neglected by you, who feels like they're waiting to hear from you, but yet you never come. You never talk to them. I feel like they're going to yet keep waiting for you to say something. And I think it's someone who's not, what's their feelings? They feel like you left them for someone else, or they feel like you just left and you're not open to them. What's the outcome of this situation? This is someone who's going to stay single. Nonetheless, they're going to still wait on you. But I don't see them meeting anyone. I don't see them even having the intention of being with anyone. Maybe that was even the problem. Like they couldn't commit to you. But I do feel like at a certain point, you could get an offer from another person that is showing up in your reading as more territorial and more committal. So my prediction for you is you're going to have two different people and two different energies that might come around the same time, but you're going to be the one to choose which one, you want to choose with. But watch out for an earth or water sign or earth fire sign. What's the outcome for Cancer? The outcome is finally getting over a situation and choosing one connection over the other. Choosing one connection over the other. I even feel like for some of you, there's a chance that if you've been not able to meet anyone committal, you're going to finally meet them. So the Spirit is saying don't give up, okay? But there could be a Virgo coming towards you, an earth sign I keep saying, and a water sign. Taurus and Scorpio. I also heard that song by Sia, you guys. Don't give up. I won't give up. No, no, no. Do you guys know that song? I just channeled it for some reason. So maybe that's the Spirit calling you to not give up on your love life, because soon you will meet someone who's going to be aligned with you. And I see that past person reaching out to you too. It's just I don't feel like it's the time. And I don't see you doing anything towards them either, okay? But Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio are very strong energies in your reading. And Taurus. That's your reading. If somebody could tell me what the name of the song is, would be good, because I have no idea. But yeah. You're very unapproachable in your read. Out of reach, out of touch. And I think it's for a good reason, It's like, it's for a good reason. You're not going to be available just to whoever, So that's your reading. Maybe people can watch you online, but they can't get close to you, Maybe people can take you out, but they don't know your address or something. Something like that. They don't know where you live. Something about you protecting your energy. Let's do Leo. You say the song is the greatest? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the name of the song is, but you let me know. Because I don't listen to any songs, but sometimes I channel them without really, thinking. So definitely is channeled. Leo, what's going on? Did you hit the like button? Hit that like button for a girl. Let's do Leo. Let's do Leo. Make some noise. Make some noise in the chat. Let's see. How many of you watch the monthly readings, by the way? I wonder. You know what I feel, y'all? I feel like my hair, I don't know why, but yesterday I woke up and I felt like my hair gotten shorter. Like I was just looking at it and I'm like, I felt like it was longer. So I started asking everybody if they cut my hair in my sleep. You say you can't wait for the Sag and Capricorn monthly readings. They're coming, girl. They will be posted soon, so don't worry. I want to have the longest hair. Longest. The glitters are tricky though. It's like I gotta make sure nothing comes in my eyes. All right, are we ready? Leo, what's going on with you? Did you hit the like button? Get the likes up before I start. And let's do Leo. You say there are herb powders we use to grow our hair long. Okay, girl, I'll look into it. I'm personally really wary to do those things, you know? All the DIY stuff on TikTok or whatever. I don't do those, but I do have very expensive hair products though, so I use those, but I just want them to get longer. You know, maybe I should do a keratin treatment again. Let's do Leo. Leo, what's going on with you? Leo, what's the energy? Why do I feel the need to take reversals? I'm gonna take reversals, y'all. Let's just take reversals. If you want to book for a personal, reach out on my website. Now's the time. I'm doing New Year readings. I'm doing psychic readings. Check out my website. And I just got done upgrading my website, so it looks a little bit different. Leo, somebody could be thinking about you sexually a lot. I don't know why, but they could. I'm not going to go there, but you get what I'm saying. Thank you, Mickey. Someone could be thinking about you sexually. They could look at your pictures, certain things remind them of you. I don't know what this is. There could be a person who, like, pleasures themselves over you. I'm not going to get into it. We're already off to a nasty start, but let's just see what's going on. Leo, what's going on with you? Whatever comes up. Oh, boy. Okay. Ooh. Leo, you're going to get a lot of attention in the new year. You're going to have everybody and their mama wanting to date you, take you out, buy you things. The problem is, though, you barely find anyone attractive. That's your problem. I think there's people who would, you know, die to date you, but you don't find nobody attractive. There could be a Virgo or a fire sign who really wants to be with you. Some of you, I also see you passing exams in case you're in school. Maybe this is talking about if you're getting ready for an interview at the workplace, you're going to pass it. You're going to hear a yes answer soon. Maybe with delays a little bit, but within the next 5 days to 5 weeks, you're going to definitely get what you want. I don't know if you're missing somebody from your past or they're missing you. Some of you, it's like you're moving on mentally, right? But at the same time, in your heart, you still think about somebody. I don't know who this is. Why do I see somebody coming in your reading that you're not talking to anymore, yet you're still thinking about them? Why, though? I'm going to tap onto it. But some of you, it's like a person that you have unfinished business with, or you never really talk to them about what happened between you two. Leo, how dare you be still? Come on, it's the new year, y'all. The whole point of the new year is to put the past behind and let it be in the past, to move forward with your life. But let's see what's going on with your reading. Can I tell you to stop making excuses for how somebody treated you? Can I tell you that there's something better? There's something better in store. And can I tell you to stop making excuses that, you know, in regards to somebody's behavior? Some of you, it's like there's a person who maybe you had a short-term connection with, but yet you still wait on them. Maybe they ghosted you, some ghosting happened. How dare you still wait on this person? Excuse me. I don't like that. I don't want to see you waiting. I don't want to see wait, because for some of you, this is somebody who's talking to other people or is getting attention from other energies, and the whole connection kind of felt to you sexual. So why would you want to wait on something like this? Let's see more regarding you. For some of you, that person wasn't even financially stable. Maybe you were just into them really sexually. I don't know. It's like a person we were really attracted to, but they couldn't commit. I don't even want to tap onto that energy, to be honest with you. Let me just see what other messages we got. What's going on with you? Yeah, it could have been a fire sign. You got the Ruins card too, so it's like a situation where you opened up yourself and this person didn't reciprocate. I feel like for some of you, there's going to be a person that you're going to be dating, and it feels like a Gemini's reading too, that is going to do more for you. And that's the reason why you're going to move on. I think when you meet this person, they're going to do so much for you, and they're going to be way more open. That is going to be the reason why you're going to move on, and why you're going to realize waiting is just a waste of time. So by all means, if you want to lock your door up and, you know, if you do rituals like twerking, you know, 3 times on a full moon to get back with your person and reconnect with them, you can do that. But I see new love. I see someone new who's going to treat you better. Are you listening? Are you listening? Oh, I know, Sabbath, but, you know, at that time, you know, they're an avoidant. They need their space. You know, they were busy in another situation. You know, they want me to. No, we don't do excuses here. That's the thing. We don't do excuses on this channel. I don't care who they are. I don't care what they have. I don't care how avoidant they are. Maybe you can, you know, advise them to go to therapy or something instead of dealing with that energy. You have no idea how many times I've heard in a personal reading, they're avoidant. They told me they don't want it. Then move on. It's a red flag. It is a red flag when somebody doesn't want to be with you, that they tell you straight up they don't want something. Move on. And why do I feel a need to call you out in your reading? I mean, maybe you're going to tell me this is straight to the point, or, you know, it might not be something that happened. But for some of you, the Spirit is saying, if there's a person who let you leave, leave. You know what I'm saying? If they were okay with losing you, then you might as well let them lose you. Does that make sense to you? Because in my culture, if you really want someone, you're going to fight for them. You're going to keep them, especially as a man, you know? I don't want to see no excuses being made. And sorry that I can't be like other readers, all right? Sorry that I can't tell you what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, all right? I'm going to call you out if I see something that you need to see that you can't see for yourself. But for some of you, it's like, it's time you got to move on. Is there any other messages for Leo? Maybe you even stalk them. You got to stop stalking whoever this is. But yeah, I would say you're still healing from that. But from now up until May to June, you're going to have a new energy. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's someone who, they're going to do a lot to make you happy, and it's going to show. Like, you're going to feel like they really try to make you happy. They put an effort to make you happy. Tell me more about who they are. They could be a water sign. They could have Gemini in their chart. They could be very, very family oriented, or they're going to treat you like family. They're going to try to feed you. They're going to try to take care of you, comfort you, you know? So I think they're going to treat you like a family member, or they're going to want to meet your family. This is like Gemini's reading all over, right? But I feel the need to say, for a lot of you, this is someone who's going to really take care of your needs and deal with your needs, you know, with the pleasure card. So I feel the need to tell you to be open to that energy. Be, you know, plan this idea in your head that people can do more for you. People can do so much more for you. All right. So let's see more regarding your situation. Let's see if there's any other message. Somebody literally treated you like they literally were a clown. If, you know, I think they'd be really having a successful career if they turn out to be a clown. Why do I feel the need to say for some, you got to get over whoever this is? Because either they played you, you know, they did something, and I still am not sure why you're waiting. That's the thing. It's like their behavior was enough for you to move on and have closure. All right. And you know what I think? I think Leos have this thing where they only want attention from that one person who's not giving it to them. I don't know what's going on with Leos being that way. But sometimes it's like you can get a lot of attention from good people, but you still want attention from that one person who's not giving it to you. It's like the worst thing ever. I don't know what it is. But I keep wanting to tell you to stop waiting on somebody who was non-committal in the beginning, who didn't make you a priority, who could have you when you were there, but they decided to, you know, let you be, and who were okay with losing you. Are you listening? That's your reading. That's literally all your reading is trying to say to me. And not just somebody who hits you up whenever they want, okay? But you got a beautiful energy coming in who's very family oriented, or who's gonna really pamper you and do things for you that the other person didn't. Some of you, I also see a new pet for you. At a certain point, you could get a new pet as well. Or maybe you're taking your pet to the vet or something like that, okay? But that's your energy. That's your reading. I also see investment money or profit money coming in for you. Money coming into your bank account that maybe you invested. There's profits. So let's move forward to Virgo. Virgo, what's going on with you? This reading. I don't know about this reading. I don't know what's going to resonate with this reading. Virgo, what's the energy? What do you say? You say, for those that don't know, I'm pretending to be a tarot reader. The truth is I'm secretly a supermodel. Don't let the... You're funny. I'm not pretending to be anything. I just am. You know, that's how I go on about my life. I do everything that I am. You're funny. But I do post modeling pictures here and there on my personal account. I should probably get into it more. But you know, the thing with me is I don't like working for anyone. I don't know what's going on with me, but I could never work for someone. I don't like being told what to do. I think it's the Aries and the Leo in me. But I don't like being told how to act, what to do, you know? That's why I could never see myself working for anyone since I was a kid. I mean, I just always thought it was so, but it always felt so weird. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Are we ready? Where's my favorite sign at? Where's my favorite sign at? I think partially the reason why I think about it is it's, you know, barely you can connect with somebody who actually cares, you know, like having a coworker or having a person you work with who actually cares about you is very important to me. Even if I have someone working with me or for me, I want them to care about me. I guess it's just me being very emotional or empathic, but I just could never, you know. That's why I prefer to do it on my own. Hey, Enzo. You say, when are the rest of the individual zodiac tarot readings dropping? Most likely tomorrow, from now until tomorrow. So, yeah. All right, let's do, what sign are we on? I gotta wear some socks, y'all. It's cold. Hey, Percy. I love to see everybody that has had personal reading with me pop up here. It's the sweetest thing. Every time I see y'all from like years ago used to come to have a reading with me. It's so sweet to see you here. And I'm available for personal readings. I prefer live readings over pre-record readings, so if you want, you can book for one on sabastarot.com. But yeah. Happy New Year. I'm gonna put some socks on if y'all don't mind. I gotta make sure I'm not cold. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go put socks on. Hit the like button. Did the reading even resonate with you? Let me know if it did. I don't know if it did. All right, guys, I'm back. Let me just put these on. Whew, it's cold. Okay, let's do Virgo. Let's do Virgo. I am like freezing, y'all. Okay. Are we ready? Where are my Virgos? Virgo, where are you doing? Where are you at? You say you need to book a personal live reading. Do it, girl. I'm here. Anytime you want to book for a personal reading, I'm right here. Thank you, Enzo. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. That's very sweet. Thank you so much for saying that, giving me all the compliments. I really appreciate you all being so sweet. It's really flattering. Thank you. You could travel with someone soon, Virgo. There's travel energy. I just heard Surfer Girl by the Beach Boys. Oh, I love Beach Boys, y'all. I love Beach Boys. I love oldies. Did I tell you my listening age was 87 on Spotify? I was mocking everybody else who got 53 or whatever, and then it turns out my listening age is 87, y'all. But anyway, you could be traveling, you could be going on vacation with someone. You could be going to somewhere where there's water. Maybe you're going to be surfing, you're going to go near water. You're going to connect with a very adventurous lover. Very adventurous. Like they love to be out, they love to do sports, they love to hang out. Very extroverted they could be, or they just love to hang out with you. We're going to see more. Let's see what the energy is for Virgo. Maybe some of you are very, I just heard traditional. You like the old school kind of love. If you do, you're going to meet someone who's going to also be, you know, the same way as you. Why do I feel the need to say your soulmate is out there? For some of you, maybe you've already met them and you're going to move forward with them. But you're going to meet someone exactly the same way as you. Has the same values, thinks the same way, reciprocates your love. All right, so let's see more about you. Maybe they love oldies. Let's see what the energy is for Virgo. Virgo, what's the energy? Lessons learned. You're going to learn a lesson from a situation that you had before going on. Lessons learned, I heard. So some of you could be walking away from a situation that you feel like, you know, was not really going anywhere. Why do I also feel like for some of you, the person you're going to be meeting could be as spiritual as you, actually? Thank you, Marta, for that super chat. That's so sweet. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. There's a person in your reading who's going to be very much of a gift giver. They could maybe cook for you, bake for you. Could be a type of person who loves to surprise you. This is the energy coming into your life. And I feel the need when you're going to be meeting, you're going to be feeling like it's very reciprocal, the connection between you two. If you've been also having a person hurt, like they've been hurting from a particular like problem or physical issue, they're going to be getting recovered soon, okay? Especially if they've been visiting the doctor, if they've been going to the doctor visiting, they're going to definitely get better soon. Could be a family member or maybe even it's for you. But I do see them definitely get better and recover. If there's been a sudden change regarding your job, like all of a sudden you lost your job, all of a sudden something happened, the spirit is saying you're getting on the right path. There's something new coming. So don't, you know, get impatient. Don't get upset. Don't get in your feelings. Don't get depressed, because you're going to definitely have this beautiful new opportunity coming in. And we're going to tap onto it. Don't worry. But why do I feel the need to tell you that there's something new regarding work happening where you feel more in charge? This could be a new job offer. This could be a position that maybe you're going to be the boss in this particular type of environment. But some of you also has to do with a move, like moving to a new environment and working there. So if you've been having issues around work, you're going to have something beautiful happening. And I think this is something that deep down maybe you asked for from the spirit. You know how sometimes I say the universe takes away something that you really want to bless you with something that you actually really need and you deserve? So this is the same energy. So for some of you, if this is something that's been happening, the spirit is saying there's a higher paying job coming in or something better coming in. Okay? So we're going to see more. This could be regarding love or regarding work. Let's see more regarding your life, though. I like your reading. Also, be aware of getting tickets regarding your car. For some of you, maybe there's oil change, repairs around cars. So that could be something that's happening or for someone around you. But let's see more. Let's see. Work-wise, you're going to be so freaking successful. You're going to be so successful. And I don't know if you're applying. I don't know if you're looking for a job. But you're going to be so goddamn you're going to be so successful. Look at this. And I think for a lot of you, something coming in from now up until around March. But the spirit is saying the kind of opportunity you're going to get paid a lot. Something also with your credit score. Either it's going up or you might need to visit the bank. For some of you, I just heard the limit could change or you could be winning. Maybe I just heard pre-approved. You're going to be approved for something. So keep that in mind. Is there any other messages for Virgo? A court situation that finally is going to resolve and come to an end. Timing of it is around October, November. But also regarding love, it's not that deep. I feel I need to say for some of you, there is a connection that's very healing for you if you were to just open your eyes around you. It's very close to you. Either you know them already or you're about to meet them soon. But they're showing up as someone who is going to change your life around. And I think the reason how they're going to do that is because of all the things that they do for you that no one's ever done for you. Like cooking for you, showing up when no one else does. It's a very healing person stepping into your life. Are you listening? Are you listening, Virgo? They could have a Leo, Aquarius in their chart. Strongly Leo, though, is showing up. Is there any other messages before we move forward? It's the one, let me tell you how. It's the one who worries about this connection as much as you do. If you got anxious attachment, they also got anxious attachment style, you know. It's the type of person who is afraid to lose you as much as you're afraid to lose them. And they're very loyal to you, okay? Why do I say that? Because of all the dogs in your reading. Maybe some of you are getting a pet, but there's a lot of loyalty. They reciprocate. Okay, so you need to be open to that because that's something that's being manifested for you. Water, earth sign could be Aries, Gemini, Leo, and Libra are significant, okay? But someone who's going to heal you. Someone who's going to show you what true love actually is, you know? So that's something I see. And they might have moles on their face. Something with mole. Something with like... They might look different than you physically, or their features could be different. Maybe they're from a different background. Something with different about them. Like they could have moles on their face. Maybe they're very natural. For some of you, it's someone that, like I said, is spiritual. They might even have tattoos, okay? Or hit the gym, but very adventurous. I wouldn't be surprised if they've got some fire in their chart or air. But that's your read. That is your reading, and it's beautiful. I like how there's a lot of good energy for all the signs coming out. I really love it. So let's do, and for some of you, another message I heard for you, they could love to have you as a guest around, or they would love to invite you over a lot, or this is somebody who would be very, good at hosting, you know. In Russian, I'm hearing like хозяйство, like somebody who loves to have guests around. They know exactly how to treat guests. So they could be very good at that, or they're very good at doing things around the home. Um, so that's what I heard. And in Persian, we call it like khunedar. What does that mean? That means like somebody who knows how to treat guests, who cook, who's traditional, who loves to stay at home, but I don't know, somebody that just is going to be totally your type. It's like you always do things together, type of energy. So that's what I channeled. That's your reading. I loved your read. Very cute. Very, very cute. They could have letters N, K, L, S, R, and V within their name, as well as Z. Okay? First name, last name, or double letter M as well. Let's do Libra. Libra, what's going on with you? For all the 400 people in the chat, hit the like button and let's do Libra. Let's do Libra. I liked your reading. I really did. It was very positive. You say, how about Aquarius? Aquarius is going to be right near the end when I'm doing, when I've already moved forward. So you might need to wait a little bit. Did I already do Libra's monthly reading? Or did I do Virgo? Probably I just did Virgo's. I can't quite remember. Are we ready? Are we ready or what? And if you want to book for a personal, reach out on my website, saboteur.com. And let's do Libra. Let's do Libra and see what's going on. You said I did both of them? Oh, really? Okay. I might need some water. Give me 1 second. I'll have some water, you guys. Sorry, my bad. Okay. Let me redo my makeup a little bit. I love this shade so freaking much. It's one of my favorite shades. Libra, let's tap into your energy and see what's going on. Libra, are we ready? Put something random in the chat so I know you're here. You could be losing weight. What I feel I need to say for some of you, losing weight. I don't know if you're going to the gym, what you're doing, but you could be losing weight. Maybe because of even your diet. You say, what does a tiger mean in a dream? You tamed a tiger. Tiger is usually protection. Depending on how you feel about the tiger itself, but tiger usually symbolizes protection. A spirit protecting you. Most of the time is a past lover as well, depending on what the situation is. But ancestor or past lover, past life lover, but protection nonetheless. So let's see what the energy is for Libra. Are we ready? Libra, I just got that song in my head. Baby, where the hell's my husband? What's taking him so long to find me? Wherever that song goes. You guys know that song? Maybe you're waiting for your husband or waiting for your wife. It's like, when is it going to happen? Ugh. I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring. Wherever that song. It's like, I really like that song. It's a cute song. It's a good song for manifesting too. Very upbeat. But let's see what's going on. Maybe you're waiting for your husband, or it's like you just want a person who's gonna put a ring on it. Let's see what's going on. I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring. Very hard to sing. You know, I'm going to tell you it's going to happen at the right time. It's going to happen at the right time. And you're meant to be with somebody very rich. I see somebody very rich in your reading. I see somebody, I think the way you're going to know who's the one, they're very good at planning things with you. They plan things ahead. They pay a lot of attention to your emotions. Like they always are like wanting to know how you feel about something. They check up on you to see how you feel. They ask for your opinion. I think this is somebody who's, you know, very good at planning. Virgo vibes. Okay, it doesn't have to be Virgo or an earth sign. But it's somebody who's very good at planning stuff. Maybe when you're dating them. So, and you're reading, the spirit is saying don't feel impatient, okay? You don't have to settle for anything if you feel like they're not the one, but rather when the timing is right, it will happen for you. Why do I feel I need to say for some of you need to chill out, okay? I don't know, maybe you feel the pressure from your family. Maybe you pressure yourself. You're like, okay, when am I going to find love? You're going to find it when you find it, okay? Some of you numbers 27, 42, 52, 25 could be significant. But I'm going to tap onto it more to see. Am I real? What do you think? Stop asking me if I'm AI, y'all. Could AI be this good at predicting? Come on now. Libra, what's going on with you? What's happening with Libra? Tell me, yeah. I think it's someone who's also very educated. Like they're kind of nerdy. For some of you, they're very nerdy, educated. Maybe they've learned a lot in their life. Maybe it's somebody that is very career oriented too. But they're showing up as somebody very rich also in your reading. Why do I feel the need you could meet them at the workplace? You might know them from the workplace. Or when you're really focusing on your work, they will appear. Okay. I feel the need to say you are attracting the love of your life. But at the same time, stop begging, for people to, offer you something. Because the right person will do it naturally. Why do I feel I need to say that to you? Maybe you've been waiting on a person to do it and it's taking, them a long time. So we're going to see more. I also see for some of you, in case you're starting up a business or opening up a career or getting a new opportunity, there's going to be a lot of money for you. Especially if this is regarding to trading, stocks, marketing, sales, finances. Some of you are going to get a lot of money because of a business or because of something you're learning on your own. Something you're starting on your own. Okay. So that's the energy that I'm seeing. Let's see more about you. I'm seeing from now up until around September, Virgo season, even Taurus season, March, April, you could connect with someone who's going to really be selective about you and wanting to be with you. Yeah, some of you could even be into law. That's true. Doesn't have to be. But I feel the need to say you need to be free-flowing when it comes to love and still be open to new energy. Because I feel like for some of you, there is a person who'd marry you in a heartbeat, and you might be surrounded by people that don't know about you know, themselves, don't know where they're going to be themselves, don't even know if they want to marry. You know what I'm saying? I feel the need to tell you to be open regarding love. I'm hearing for some of you, there could be a lot of people that are looking for short-term things or are just lusting over you. And I don't like that energy. I feel like you want something more. So why even entertain those energies in the first place? Let's see more regarding you. Let's see more. Some of you, I see travels. You could be going to somewhere. I just heard coastal or tropical. That's something I'm seeing you do. Maybe someone could invite you there. I'm hearing cruise. This could be happening in summer for you. Or maybe around the timing. I see travels. But I'm seeing a beautiful energy you're going to be meeting. And I keep hearing marry you in a heartbeat, marry you in a heartbeat. So maybe there's going to be a connection where this person is going to just marry you in a heartbeat. Or in case you're dating somebody right now, they want to marry you in a heartbeat. So you have commitment energy, but why do I feel the need to tell you to not force it with somebody that is not sure? Does that make sense to you? Or to wait on someone to offer it to you? Okay. This is very much reminding me of the Taurus reading where I was saying somebody's going to, you know, steal you from someone else. I also see from a court situation, you could be earning money or immigration, but you have money coming in or a good, for some of you could have even had to do with insurance or something health-wise. Whatever this is, you're going to earn money from it soon. Or it could be home or whatever it is, okay? Timing of it is from now up until around June-ish. But that's your reading. I see also pregnancy. Either it definitely could be for you in your future. If you don't want it, could be for someone around you. But there's a chance for some of you, someone could want to get you pregnant or someone's going to, you know, it could happen if you don't watch out, okay? Just saying. All right, so that's your reading. It's like somebody could really want to do it with you or want to, you know, have a child with you. That could be their intention when you're dating them, when you're seeing them. So make sure there's a ring on your finger or make sure that they're, you know, wanting to marry you maybe before that happens. So that's your read. Gemini, Virgo, Aries, fire energy, Leo could be significant, and air. But specifically, Capricorn too is showing up. Air is showing up in Earth very strongly, okay? That's your reading. So marriage energy, children energy, but at the right timing when it's going to happen. And it's going to be naturally happening. So let's do Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on with you? Let's tap onto Scorpio. Hit the like button. Did it resonate with anyone? What's going on with Scorpio? What's happening? You say you smash the like button. Smash that like button for me. Did it resonate? Let's do Scorpio and see what's going on. Scorpio, what's the energy? Let me know if you're here, Scorpio, so we'll start. You say dark chocolate? No, it's Dubai chocolate. This is my new addiction, actually. I wouldn't call it addiction because I'm just obsessed with this. Are we ready? Few things I heard. Some of you, you might need to invest your money in things. Some of you could be getting jewelries, you could be getting gold. It's better for you to invest your money in things rather than just let them sit somewhere. Why do I feel the need to say you got to be smart with your money, especially if you have a lot of money saved up? Maybe that's something global. Maybe all of you are supposed to hear me, even if you're not a Scorpio. Why do I feel the need to say invest your money? We all know the value of the money is going down anyway. I mean, not in all the countries, but still. I also heard the song My Way by Elvis. I think Frank Sinatra also, sang that song. You guys know that song? My Way? I'll do it my way. There could be a past person who has regrets, who wants to return to you. Dreams, I had a few. Dun, 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 dun. There could be a person who wants to get back with you, that feels sentimental about you. My Way. Check out that song. Let's see what's going on with you. You might hear from a past person who still thinks about you. I'll do it my way. This person could think you're choosing someone else over them, or you want to be with someone else over them. Maybe it's someone who feels friend-zoned. I don't know. Let's hop onto it. What's going on with you? You have reconciliation. See, right after I said, y'all, I'm like, I don't need cards, but look at the confirmation. Gemini is done. Yeah, we're on Scorpio right now. You have a past person who feels really stuck on you. And I'd say they're going to come towards you, and timing of it could be March. They still wish to be with you. And I think for a lot of you, either you were intimate together with them, or there's a chance it was just a situationship and it didn't really turn to anything. It's someone who still has feelings. Could be a water sign or has water within their chart. You two had an ending together. Could be an Aries, Gemini, somebody who still checks up on you. I'm hearing they wish that they would hear something from you for the new year, or they'd spend it with you. So if there's a person that you're far from, if this is something long distance, you're going to meet each other soon. And timing of it is showing up from now up until around March, you could hear from each other. I also feel like for some of you from now up until around December this year, there's a chance you could end up together, or you're going to be close to each other. Why do I feel that? You're going to be close to each other. Maybe somebody's going to step away from something and be with you. Keep it as it resonates. Maybe for some of you, if this is something long distance, is saying you two are going to move in. You two are going to be close. Very specific read today. Oh my gosh. An old job could be calling you to go back or work with them. Yeah, I see a message from someone that's going to make you very happy. I also see invitations, like friends, family members, neighbors, inviting you to places. For some of you, could be coworkers. I just see a lot of invitation and socializing energy. I also feel like financially speaking, you're going to be given a very good raise, promotion. So that definitely I see, and timing of it is July, August, there's a raise or promotion. Or for some of you from the government, there's going to be a decision made. And it's something to celebrate. So let's see more. Dreams, I had a few. I really like that song, actually. There's a person who still watches you, who's hoping for a new beginning. I also think for some of you, it's a person that wish that you'd say something, or they wish that you'd talk to them. I don't know what happened between you two, but it seems like you had plans and then it just was abruptly over, or you friend zoned them, something like that. It's like they still wait on you nonetheless. Okay, they still wait for you to say something, to do something. And they feel like there's more to the connection. You know, there's a part of them that feels like things are not over, or this is unfinished. That's at least how they feel. I also see for some of you, in case there's a court situation, definitely there's going to be money tied to what you're going to receive. It could have to do with insurance, a car, could have to do with a child, I don't know, immigration, whatever this is, it's a yes answer, okay? But I keep seeing this energy of invitation, happiness around family, happiness around home. Maybe for some of you, there's a move. And to be honest with you, this move could be closer to a person or somewhere that's outside of the country. Why do I feel like for some of you, there's a chance you could move completely to be closer to someone, or they could be coming to closer to you? Or this is talking about going abroad. Okay, so again, it kind of relates to the immigration thing that I told you. But I even feel like you could be traveling for your work too. But I see a lot of happiness for you in store. And I see somebody here who's kind of like, you know, in Persian, I think there's a saying that goes like cheshmbera, meaning like somebody's looking forward to seeing you, to hearing from you, to being with you. And I think there's a person that, you know, maybe you lived with, maybe you were with before, maybe you were close to, that kind of still thinks about you. I think that's the phrase. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it's called. I just heard that. I don't know where. I should really open up a Persian channel at this point, because the stuff I hear, sometimes I hear things in 3 different languages and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta do something. But that's the reading. You being close, you know, could be moving in with somebody that you truly want to be with. For some of you, in case there's a person that you're far from, if there's something long distance, you're gonna live with one another, you're gonna move in. And timing of it is from now up until around, I'd say Virgo season up until the end of the year, okay? But you do have that in your reading for sure. But that's your reading. That is your reading. Okay. I also see an older person that's going to offer to work with you. Somebody who's very experienced, who's going to discover to work with you. So watch out for someone like that. That is going to discover that you have a gift for something, or is going to want to sign a contract with you because they see how good you are at what you do. Okay. It could be a Taurus or an Earth sign. Somebody that wants to work with you or feels like they could, you know, offer you a very good position or pay you a lot. So that's something I saw. So let's move forward. Let's do Sag. Let me know if it resonated. A lot of you are saying it resonates in the reading. Thank you, Emmett. Oh, thank you so much for that beautiful super chat. I always appreciate all of your super chats. Thank you so, so much for that. I appreciate you. Thank you, Emmett. Grazie. I wish I could learn my Italian sooner. Oh my gosh, I love Italian. I'm obsessed with Italian culture, food, language, especially food. I'm the one having pasta and coffee early in the morning. I think I could live there at this point. All right, let's do Sag and see what's going on. I don't know why I vibe with the Italian culture so much. Am I doing questions? Let me see how many questions I have already because I might need to go right after. Hold on. You could send a few. It's okay. You say you could live on pasta and coffee. Same here. I'm obsessed with, coffee and pasta. And yesterday I was having, pina alla vodka, right? And then I also had my coffee cup early, and it was like, what, 11 a.m.? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in Italy. I am obsessed with the food. Anyway, that's my favorite food. I think Italian food is my favorite. Then I love Persian food. I think that's my, yeah, Arabic food, Persian food. Those things are good. Turkish food. I think I prefer it over like American or whatever, fast food or whatever. Greek food is good, yeah. So you can sing along with a few songs. I wish I could, girl. That's good. I think top languages I really, really want to learn, if I have the time this year, is Italian. I love Serbian. And I love Arabic. These three are my top languages I really want to learn. French I already know. Russian I already know. Persian I already know. But these languages, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's something about them. And Arabic is also very beautiful. All right. Are we ready? But let me know where you're watching me from. What country, what city? I'd like to know where my audience is from. What I really love about my community and our community is everybody's from everywhere. And we always share experiences. You know, when I have personal readings, everybody reaches out to me from all different parts of the world. And it's such a beautiful feeling. Say US, New Mexico, Arizona, Michigan, Lebanon. Oh, wow. Germany, England. Shout out to Europe, Middle East, US, everyone. Romania. Oh, wow. India. That's so nice. Yeah, this is what I love, that it's international. I love, that our community is international, so everybody's coming from everywhere. UK and Poland. Polish is also beautiful. Philippines. Oh, wow. You guys are making me want to travel everywhere you're from. I'd love to travel there. Louisiana. That's beautiful. I love that you guys are from everywhere. I'm just reading the comments. Phoenix. You say don't come to Massachusetts. How come? I think there's definitely, I gotta have to have a US tour sometime. I'm gonna visit all of you. I think US is actually where I want to live. But I don't even know. Maybe do a reading on me. Maybe see where I'm from. I mean, sorry, where I'm gonna be. Not where I'm from. You already know where I'm from. You say come to Texas. I'd go there by pleasure, with pleasure. Yeah, do reading for me. Predict. Let me see what's happening with my love life, y'all. Where am I gonna be in 2026? What's going on with me? Give me some straight to the point predictions. I don't care if you're a reader, if you're not. Just tell me where I'm gonna be with my life. All right, let's do your. Who are we on? Are we on Sag? I'm gonna be a baddie. I'm already a baddie. I'm the baddest of them all, so you don't need to worry about that. Oh, you're on Sag? Okay, let's do Sag. A rich Middle Eastern man who sweeps me off my feet. Girl. Do you see a Slavic man anywhere, girl? Uh, I'm gonna be pampered. Okay. That's good. You say in March? Say you predict I'll marry a foreigner. Okay. Tell me more things. Tell me about my life. And you know, to be honest with you, there's been this whole thing of I'm not gonna call certain people out. No, we're gonna do Sag reading. We haven't done that. You say you think you subscribed about a week ago. There's a lot of new viewers I've been having. It's actually crazy, insane how many new viewers I've been getting. And I had a personal reading with one that told me he found me 3 days ago before he booked a personal reading. So it's just so sweet, you know, to have new people, new audience. So I'm really thankful for that. And I'm so happy you guys are finding me out of nowhere. It's definitely meant to be. But the thing I've realized with, dating coaches, thank you, Nicole, is most of them are single, which there's not no problems with being single. But how can you really coach people properly and accurately if you yourself are not even in a commitment? How can you, how can you go on preaching about a relationship or a commitment if you're not even in one? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't get. And I'm not talking about man or woman. I'm just talking about in general. Because I think when you watch a lot of their content, you kind of become really closed off. Because some of these dating coaches can be really hurt in their life. And it's kind of a way that it's going to project, in regards to the things that they're saying, you should do and you shouldn't do. Or they tell you, oh, always go for older. They got to be at least 20 years older. And you're like, what are you talking about? I say you should be with somebody that you actually have feelings for. What's even the point if you're with somebody that you're not even going to be attracted to? So I don't like that they promote, loneliness, because to be honest with you, that's the last thing we want in this day and age. It's the last thing we want. And I think a lot of the times the people that are in the same boat follow them. Like a lot of people that are still hurt, a lot of people that, think from a place of being hurt and fear are going to follow. And then it's going to make you think, oh, maybe this is the right way, but it's not, But I don't think of love as something to force. I don't ever think that you can actually definitely get it married to somebody that you don't even have feelings for. But, is it actually your heart telling you to do it? Is it planned? You know, I think you should let your heart lead and not force things. You say that's why they're promoting because isolation is easier to control. And most of the time, you don't even know about their own love life. You know what I'm saying? They could be making stuff up that you don't even know. They might tell you something, but it could all just be an act. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so hard to trust. That's why I always look people up. If I'm going to listen to their advice, or even if I'm doing research, I'm going to make sure they're married, how long they've been married, is it even successful? Are they both people successful? You know what I'm talking about? But anybody could, be fake, and you might just not know anything about it because it's, social media. But anyway, I don't know why I felt the need to talk about that. I have no idea. Okay. So let me just see how many questions have been sent. So if you guys don't mind, I'm not going to answer any more questions because I'm going to focus on the reading. So let's do Sag and see what the energy is. Sagittarius, what's the energy? We got 4 different signs left, and that's it. Sag, what's the energy? What I believe in, sometimes people can say something to you and it's going to ring true. Like you're going to be like, your heart is going to be like, wow. And you're going to keep thinking about what they said. And I think that's when you know that it resonates with you and it aligns with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can even come up in the reading. But usually you should trust your intuition with those things, I think. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have water. And then we're going to do... We're going to do Sag. You say the thing you love about my reading is that I don't ever refer to that divine timing stuff. Every last reader keeps repeating about divine timing like it's stuff. I'm not a robot. That's the thing about me. I could never be like one of those readers, every reading says the same thing. They're always talking about the same thing. I can't. I lead with, my heart and with my emotions. And I'm all about channeling. I don't believe you should always repeat the same stuff to get paid. I can't do that. And I think I'm way too blunt for that anyway. But yeah, give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna just have water. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's do the reading. Say I lead with authenticity. That's the only way. Some of you, I just heard Sag. Let's do you. You could have a dental appointment soon. You could be having a dental appointment. You could be going to the dentist for some of you, or maybe you need to have your teeth checked or something like that. Somebody could also want to really get intimate with you. I see this heavy energy if somebody wants to, you know, claim you, hunt you down. I just visualize this like, looks like a panther, but also could be a cheetah. Like could be a fire sign or somebody from the year of tiger, or somebody that might have wide shoulders or be very fit. There's a person that could really want to be intimate with you. I don't know why their energy is so strong in the reading. Could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Let's see with you. Something with booking appointments, Sag. You need to stop being so lazy. You got to take care of your health. I don't know who needs to hear that. Let's see what's going on with you. Sag, what is the energy? Let's see what's happening. You have a lover coming towards you. The way you're going to know if this is the one for you, they're very sweet to your family. They're very sweet to you. They could actually have a sweet tooth, or maybe you do. Maybe they buy chocolate for you. There's somebody very sweet. You could have an earth in their chart, or even like water. There's somebody in your reading that wants to like be there for you, pamper you. They like to baby you. I also feel like a lot of the times, even if you are a little bit, you act very playful with them, they put up with it. You know, if you're impatient, they're patient with you. I see somebody who actually cares about you, you know? It's like they, I don't know. If they know you have some bad habits, they want for you to stop those bad habits. Let's say, I don't know, some of you, you smoke. Some of you, you're not careful with your health. It's like they care about you, and that's how you can tell that they're the one, because they care. Does that make sense to you? It's a sweet energy. I also see some of you helping people financially, and this could be your family, or there's a chance you could buy or sell a place soon. And timing of it is showing up as from now up until around March, April. I would even say there's a chance you could move to somewhere new that you are gonna, you know, get. Could be also somewhere a little bit more like that. I just heard financial district. We have a financial district here, but for some of you, it's like a place where there's more offices, maybe. Maybe it's gonna be close to somebody's work. Does that make sense to you? That's what I heard. Let's see what more messages we got for you. If you're having exams, you're going to pass those exams. You're going to pass exams in case you have any like something with graduation. Maybe you're going to graduate successfully. Somebody, I also feel like somebody at the workplace could be quitting, or there's a chance you're going to bypass them. You're going to maybe be better than them. Especially at the workplace, if somebody were to be really show-offy, or they would brag about themselves or the things that they've done, I'm hearing you're smarter than them, or there's a chance you're going to bypass them and do even better than them. Okay? I'm going to answer the questions that have been sent already, but don't send any more. Okay? To answer your question. But some of you might either have inheritance this year, or there's a chance you might maybe get into a family business, or you're going to support your family. There's something with you saving legacy, inheritance, about you, you know, supporting someone, especially could be a mother. If not, it's talking about a court situation that is related to your family that is going to be successful. And timing of it is showing up from now up until March, April. You're going to hear messages, okay? March, April, May. So around Taurus season. So let's see what more messages we got for you. There's a very sweet energy around you, but why do I feel like for some of you, you're not even paying attention to it? I think you got high standards. But at the same time, it can be annoying because somebody could be doing everything for you and you still are not happy. So for some of you, the Spirit is saying there's a person who is doing their best to be with you. So stop being so like picky, or I don't know, there's something about you needing to look at how much somebody's doing for you instead of always, you know, focusing on the negative things, like being a little bit more grateful. I don't know. I see somebody who's doing their best, or somebody who's going to appear in your life who's doing everything in their ability to be with you. So it's important for you to not push them away or to, you know, make them feel as if they're not doing enough for you. Does that make sense? It's very specific. It's very specific. You also might need to get over a very lusty person, like somebody that might have been lusty that you need to let go of. Maybe you never knew what happened with them or why something happened the way it did. You got to let go of that energy because it was really lusty. It was based on lust and not actual feelings. But watch out for an air earth sign coming towards you. Somebody that could be blonde, or you are. Somebody could have highlights. But somebody who's going to basically do a lot for you. And I think it's important that you're grateful for it, or it's important that you see that they're doing a lot for you, you know, because they could be feeling tired, or they could have a sense that you don't really care. I don't know why I keep saying that. So you guys take it as it resonates. But if you're worried about a house that is not selling, it will sell, and timing of it is 4 to 6 months. If you're also wanting to move, it will happen at the right time, but it's going to happen when it's the right time and when you have enough money to do it, okay? Why do I feel the need to say that? So something with patience. That's your reading. That's all your reading's saying. But watch out for an earth sign, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces. And stop being so closed off to somebody very loving. Y'all, why do I feel the need to tell you that? You got to stop being so closed off to somebody that keeps you reaching to connect with you and is doing everything in their possibility and their ability to be with you. Welcome to the membership, Brood. I just saw you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So happy to have you, honey. Welcome to the member. I love all my members. If you want, you can definitely become a member. On my channel, you get to ask questions, and you can book for a personal reading as well through my website, savasthera.com. Let's do Capricorn and see what's going on. Some of you could be going to a concert or a musical. And don't send any more questions to me, please, because I'm going to have to go soon, okay? Just to let you know. All right. All right. Let's see for Capricorn. Capricorn, are you here? Where are my Capricorns at? What's the energy and what's happening? Make some noise. Let me know you're here. Hit the like button. You say if you're a member, do you still need to pay for a super chat? No. If you have more than one, you can pay, but no. Let's do Capricorn. Capricorn, what's going on with you? Are we ready? I just got the song in my head that goes like, baby, don't leave me, da 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 da. Some of you, it's like there's a person you have feelings for, but at the same time you push people away the minute you have feelings for them. What's wrong with you? Maybe I lost my mind. No one know, or however that song. I don't even know the lyrics to that song. But some of you have this tendency, when you have feelings, you push people away. What is wrong with you? I'm hearing if you love someone, let them know. Because they also have feelings for you, or they also want to be with you, but you might have this thing that you sabotage it. You could be apartment hunting or house hunting right now. Or for some of you, there's a chance that you could be wanting to move. I do feel like it could be happening actually, and timing of it for a lot of you could be around summer that you might be moving, or this also could be talking about travels that's happening as well. Somebody could also play musical instruments too. You have a reunion with someone. You have this thing, right, where you need to reach out. You need to allow more energy to, for some of you, if you're single, the spirit is saying get yourself on an app, let people find you. I'm hearing that saying that says like closed mouths don't get fed. Some of you, it's like you are trying to manifest love in your life, but you are not really doing anything to manifest it either. Okay. I'm seeing from now up until around July, August, if you've been watching tarot readings, watching me, talking about new love, it will happen for you. Or this is talking about reconnecting with a person, okay? And why do I feel the need to say for some of you, you're going to speak to them again, or there's a chance you're going to reconnect with them, especially if there was misunderstanding, if you had a hard time expressing your feelings, you know? Why do I feel I need to say that to you? But we're going to see more about you. I also see you winning money, and timing of it could be from now up until around Aries season. I see you winning money, and for some of you, this could be talking about, let's say you're getting lottery tickets, you could be investing money. This could be talking about a job opportunity. I just see you winning money. And for some of you, could be getting a car as well. You could be upgrading your life. And that's what I'm seeing. 777, jackpot. All right. Something with winning, being lucky. Okay. I love that for you. Let's see more. I just heard the reason why you don't want to date is because of the place you live in. Some of you, the dating pool could not really be good at where you know, where you're living right now. Or maybe your living space. I don't know, something about you needing to move. Or you need to let new energy come in. Hopefully you're not in the ghettos or whatever, but something about you wanting to move. All right, but we can see more about your situation. What's going on with Capricorn? I see you being in a relationship, and timing of it is from now up until around Scorpio season. Could be with someone new that you're going to connect, but some of you, you're going to have a past person come back and a new energy that you're going to have to decide on. There could be a Scorpio, there could be a Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Libra, Taurus that you're going to be connecting with. Fire. Sorry, I meant to say water, but water, fire sign could be. It's not that deep. Some of you, the spirit is saying it's not that hard. I don't know why you make it so hard to be in love, to let someone in. Maybe for some of you, you've been used to being single for so long, you know? But something got to change, you know? That's what I'm seeing in your reading. I also heard the song Don't Think Twice by Bob Dylan. I have not channeled that song in God knows how long. Maybe the spirit is telling you don't think twice, do it. If you want to reach out to somebody to say something, do it. Why do I feel I need to say do something? I know I don't usually talk like that, but I feel I need to tell you, if you feel like you want to do something, go ahead and do it. It's not that deep. It's not that embarrassing. You should allow yourself to be naturally doing things you want to do. And you know, I always say in situations where you feel like there's no closure, it's way better to do something, reach out and get the message you need, get the answer you need, and then move on. But to be honest with you, in your situation, the person you're dealing with also has feelings for you. So I think that's probably the reason why you feel kind of like you still have feelings for someone. You haven't been able to move on from them. I see you two reconnecting, and it's so weird because I just received a call as I said that. Who called me? I got a call. I'll probably answer back. But for some of you, there's a message of the person that you have feelings for might as well has feelings for you. Could be an earth water sign, okay? But heavy water. I also feel like you're gonna have a new beginning most likely with this person too, especially if it's somebody that you've been wanting to like, you know, talk to. So I do see that reconnection. Is there any other messages? Is there any outcome? I just received a financial call. So for some of you, you might have a financial meeting, or you might have like some kind of like a collaboration, some kind of a, you know, business opportunity come your way that is going to pay you a lot. So watch out for that. But I'm going to predict you're going to be in a relationship, and timing of it is around October, November. And I feel like you're going to have a new beginning with someone as well, or there's a chance you could start talking to them again, and you're going to feel really happy about it too. But again, as to regards to signs, water is very significant. Aries, Gemini, Cancer significant, Libra, as well as Taurus. It's going to be up to you who you want to be with, but I do see you getting something off your shoulders with someone, you know? Any other messages we have for you? I also feel like for some of you, you're going to leave your old job for something better, and you might work with a very important person in your future. Like somebody that might offer you a very big position, or they might like be a boss and they might ask you to work for them or with them. I see a very important energy around you that's going to ask to work with you. Or maybe this is somebody stepping into your life that's going to, you know, offer you something. Maybe even it's a lover. But you have a very beautiful job opportunity from now up until July, August. And I think it's going to be even the reason why you're going to move, you know, like all your focus is going to be this job, because you're going to get paid a lot, and you're going to really also learn a lot from this person. I don't know who this is, but I do see somebody very important. Somebody that, you know, could be way more experienced in the pathway you want to take. Let's say you have a lot of passion for programming. They're a great programmer. You have a lot of passion for being a content creator. They're, you know, into content creating. You have a lot of passion for acting. They're a director. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's very good for you stepping into your life. And I think that's going to be your focus. For some of you, if this is not a person, it's talking about you becoming that person. You know, you're becoming the person that you've always imagined yourself, you know, wanting to be. So that's also another prediction that came through for the new year, being the person you truly want to be with in your future. But I see a move regarding your workplace, or you starting something new that you're going to be much more focused on. Okay. It might have to do with traveling, going around. Maybe it's something international, like an international business. But that's what I saw. All right. So that's your reading. But somebody desperately wanted to talk to you or feeling bad, you know, about what happened. I do feel like that's going to come, you know, into a peaceful resolution, but also new energy, and most likely could be even online for some of you. Okay. So that's what I heard. Letters M, G, T, H, J, as well as N, W, and R could be significant. Somebody could also have triple maybe, or double of these letters in their first name, last name. That's your reading. So I'm going to have to make a call, you guys, before we do Aquarius, because I just received the call. And then we're going to do the rest. Okay? Give me 1 second. And we're going to do the rest of the reading. Hit the like button and let me know if it resonated. Let me know if it resonated. All right, give me 1 second. Recorded message. So it was a recorded message. That was good. I'm gonna have to take a short break to go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. You say I shouldn't make a call during my own tarot reading? What is this? How about you leave my channel and never come back? How about you do that? Instead of trying to be important on a tarot channel. You know, as far as I know, this is my own channel, so I get to do whatever I want. Let me remind you, you don't pay me, you don't owe me, you don't do nothing. So you just sit down. You say you kicked him out for me? You should have let them help with the algorithm a little bit more, because I don't really care. What do you have to say? You're helping me with the views, all right? You might not know it, but you're actually helping me. So I couldn't care less. What do you have to say? All right. Thank you, Mickey. Mickey, you're so sweet. You say you love me so much. You're gorgeous, dear-eyed. Am I dear-eyed? You're so sweet. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, y'all. You say, why do I have many mods? Because I want to. I don't know. I need your permission. Is that Humpty Dumpty writing? Can you take a break from my channel? Every time you come here with the same BS, trying to get my attention. How about you go do something about your hairline, all right? Before you start writing on the keyboard. How about you do that? Do me a favor. Book that hair appointment, you know. Take a trip to Turkey. Do something about that hairline, sir. Before you say something about me. He probably can't afford it. Put a hat on, you know, but do something. Y'all, if you say something stupid in the chat, at least make sure you look good doing it, all right? Either do it with no profile picture on or a profile picture that at least is tolerable. Okay? All right. Let me find my charger and I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. And I'm waiting on that comment that says, oh my gosh, you take a break to go to the bathroom? You say don't hate because you're handsome? I wish I had your confidence in my life, really. I really do. All right. So I'm gonna be on a short break, y'all. We're gonna have to change the battery, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, give me 1 second. But to all the trolls out there, keep trolling because you're helping me with the views, all right? What you're doing, you can bring even more trolls because you're helping me with the views at the end of the day, okay? That's what you're really doing. All right, give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Where's my charger? I'm gonna be right back and we're gonna do the next sign, which is gonna be Aquarius. Be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's do the next read. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius, shall we? How's everybody doing? Are we ready or what? It's really cold in here, y'all. Aquarius, what's the energy? Let's see. Tell me if you're Aquarius, so make some noise, you know? If you're an Aquarius, say some. Hey, V. Lucky Star, how are you? How's everybody? Make sure you hit the like button. Let's see what the energy is. am I Arab? I take it as a compliment, but I'm Persian Russian. Aquarius, what's the energy? Some of you, why do I feel the need to say you're going to be recognized because of your natural talent, your natural beauty? Some of you could be into modeling. You could be a very good model. You could be a beautician. You could be in beauty. All right. So there's something, wow, as I said that, you have the beauty card. That's crazy. Why do I feel the need to say for some of you, a lot of you are going to be in the spotlight because of a particular talent you have, how beautiful you are. Maybe this is talking about you having a lot of different eyes on you, lovers that are going to be with, want to be with you, okay? So let's see what's going on regarding Aquarius. Aquarius, what's the energy? I just heard your presence is enough. Wow. Again, you have fame. As I said that. You might become an influencer. Some of you, if you're an influencer or you work online, the spirit is saying you're going to have a lot of fame. You're going to have a lot of fame, a lot of fortune in your future. You're going to have a lot of passive income, okay? Why am I also hearing business calls? You're going to make business calls, or maybe you're going to be doing a particular job that has to do with you, like making business calls. For some of you, it could have to do with sales, marketing, trading, could have to do with stocks. I don't know, something with business, making business calls. Okay, maybe this is talking about making contracts, but I keep seeing you being very busy, making calls, you know, so you're going to be really special. This is going to be a very special year for you. You're going to be really, really, yeah, earning a lot of money. I also see plan and the news. So for some of you, there's a chance that you're going to blow up maybe financially. You're going to go viral. I keep getting fame. Okay? Fame. Let's see more. I even feel like for some of you, you're going to be so rich to the point where you're going to help your family. You're going to support your family. You're going to buy things for your family. Something like that. You also have a reconnection with your mother, or there's a chance your mother could open up to you emotionally. Some of you, there's a chance you could get closer to your mother, or maybe a mother figure, like a friend, like a family member. There's a chance someone could open up to you, and it might just open your eyes. You might realize they've been through things that they never talked about. I don't know. I see somebody opening up to you out of nowhere. Okay? And it's gonna make you understand certain things about them, or it's gonna make you judge them less. I also see a union for you, which I will tap onto. Let me see who this is. It's a person who feels at times like they're not the only one. No, I'm not the only one. Why do I feel a need for some of you might connect with someone who feels like they're not the only one you talk to? There's a person that really has feelings for you and wishes to be in a commitment with you, but for whatever reason they feel like you might have other options, or you might be maybe secretly talking to other people. It's somebody who really wants to be with you but feels insecure. They could have trust issues, or maybe there's certain things that you might have done that made this person feel as if you don't love them as much as they love you. You know what I'm saying? Why does it remind me of Perks of Being a Wallflower? You know, the scene where Charlie really wanted Sam, but she was already in a relationship. But, you know, she didn't want to be there. And then she literally told him, you know, how come you never asked me out? Like, what are you talking about? You were in a relationship. How can he ask you out? Anyway, maybe for some of you, you know, that could resonate with you. But there's a person who wants to be with you in a commitment with you, but they have a sense that you might not want them as much as they want you. There's a person who only wants the best for you. And I keep getting a mother energy, you know? I don't know what this is. I also see a lawyer that's going to help you with a court situation or help you get money from a court situation, you know? Why do I feel like for some of you, yeah, it's very hard for you to trust people. A lot of the times you might not have a lot of friends around you because of this lack of trust. If you were to just be a little bit more trusting, I think you'd probably end up having more friends. You know what I'm saying? Because some days ago, I had a call with a friend of mine. And I was told, you know, if you have a certain pattern that you keep seeing in other people, that probably means you have it too. So for somebody, there's a message of like, trust people more so they can trust you or something like that, you know? Don't make it so hard on you. But let's see more regarding you. Any more messages do we have? Like maybe people around you want for you to trust them more, but you don't, you know? Let's see if there's any. You could be asked out to go for drinks. I just heard. You're going to blow up financially, and I feel like it's going to be so different. I also see for some of you an Aries, Gemini, and an air sign or earth sign finally coming towards you to offer you what they've been delaying because of their own insecurity. Heavy Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Gemini, and yeah, Aries, Gemini. Virgo is very strong. Scorpio is very strong. If I were to say specific elements, it'd be air and it would be fire or earth they could have. There's just been a person who's been wanting to offer you something, but they've just been delaying it because they've been feeling like you're not as decisive about them. So if you were to show this person you're decisive about them, they'd probably be more determined too. You know, let's say you're asking somebody why they don't show up or why they're not committing when you yourself are not committal. You know what I'm saying? Or you want for someone to be available when you yourself aren't available emotionally. And I don't mean to call you out, but there's something here about you needing to, you know, you needing to match your own energy. If you want something, then you got to also be prepared to, you know, be that way. You know? But you have an offer of love. For some of you, also have a person that is going to message you out of nowhere that you might have not been talking to. And timing of it is from now up until around, I say May to June. But something about someone not coming forward because they felt juggled at the same time, or they felt like you wanted to be with someone else over them, or you ghosted them or whatever, you know? So something about, about someone not being sure. What's the outcome? They will come towards you and they will try again. Could be a fire sign. And I think for a lot of you, this is someone who knows that you're the one for them, but who also wishes to see that you see them also the same way. But someone who's very sexually attracted to you. Very, very attractive. And it doesn't matter who they date. They might even be trying to talk to multiple people just to be able to, you know, get their mind off of you just a tiny bit. But I keep feeling like someone's coming towards you to message you. And I see an offer of a relationship. Okay? Offer of a relationship. Timing of it is May, June that it's happening. Is there any other message you want to tell me? Yeah, the spirit keeps telling you, don't do something that you don't want to see someone else do. Or, you know, if you want commitment, be committal. If you want someone available, be available. Something like that. The spirit keeps telling you that if you really want something in your life, you better match the same energy, you know? But that's what I'm hearing. You're going to get something that you've been wanting for. And timing of it is May, June. And I feel like for a lot of you, it has to do with a relationship or someone finally coming towards you to offer a beautiful proposal to you. Heart to heart energy. Yeah. But someone feels really hurt by you. I keep seeing that. Like you might feel hurt by them, but you might not even know how much they are hurt over what happened. So that's what I got. That's what I heard. But a lot of saving up and success around money is what I heard. Somebody's favorite color could also be pink or purple or blue. Let's do Pisces and see what's going on with Pisces, shall we? Did you hit the like button? Did it resonate with you? Did you like the reading? Emil, I will answer you, honey. No problem. It's okay. I will probably go live sometime soon, either tonight or tomorrow just to answer questions, because I know a lot of you have questions. I haven't been here for like 2 days, so it's okay. Are we ready for the Pisces reading? Something tells me this reading is going to be lit. It's going to be lit, but we're going to see. Are we ready? Tell me if you're here. Pisces, let's do a reading. Thank you, Emil. Oh, that's so sweet. Happy New Year, honey. Thank you so much for that super chat, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you, Emmet. Oh, my Lord. Thank you so much for these beautiful super chats you're sending me. I really, really appreciate you. You know, pink is my favorite color. So thank you so much to Emil. Thank you, Emmet, my sweetie. I appreciate all of you so, so much. I love you. Thank you very much. Thank you, 8Ball. Oh my goodness, you guys are blessing me so much. You're so generous. Thank you. Thank you, 8Ball the snitch. I appreciate all of you so, so much. I appreciate you. It's not enough. It's not enough how much I say it. Thank you. All right. Are we ready? Pisces, what's going on with you? Pisces. Can you promise me, Pisces 2026, you're going to stop being, you know, shy, procrastinating? Can you promise me that? I want you to stop being so shy about your dreams coming true, you know, being confident, staying on business. Why do I feel the need to say, New Year, you got to put the shyness away? Thank you, Angel. Thank you. Thank you so, so much for that beautiful super chat. I really appreciate you. Thank you, honey. Y'all are so sweet to me. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for all the super chats. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Let's see what's going on. Watch your sugar intake. It could be somebody having too much sugar. Calling myself out. Make sure you're not having too much sugar. If you have like skin problems, or if there's a chance like you might not be able to think right or sleep well, it might be because of your diet or the fact that you have too much sugar. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. For Pisces. Pisces, what's going on? First of all, there's a few different messages. I do see somebody inviting you over or inviting to spend time with you. Could be a lover. I just heard inviting you for tea or somebody that wants to meet you up. You could be connecting with someone younger that really wants to be with you, or you're going to have a younger, lover that really wants to maybe date you, take you out, court you. So I do see somebody here inviting you somewhere, but we're going to see more in regards to it. If there's a person you really want to talk to, they also want to talk to you. I do feel like the reason they don't reach out though is because they're in a relationship or they could be involved. So it's up to you if you want to wait forever for this person to come through, but I'm just going to say it straight up. I think the reason why they're not reaching out is because they could already be involved or they could already be in another situation. Okay. I do feel like for some of you, let me see. You are going to heal from a really, really bad like breakup or heartbreak, and you're going to move on. And I think for some of you, there's a chance you could connect with a Capricorn, a Leo, a Scorpio. I see a fire water sign coming towards you specifically. And I think this is someone who's going to be a little bit younger than you. If they're not younger than you, they could be very playful, or there's a chance they could want to, they could want to date you consistently. They could reach out to you. Why do I feel like you're connecting with this person when you're in the midst of letting another energy go, though? Something like that. But your heart still longs to talk to somebody. And I think it's someone that you might have had a missed opportunity with. You know what I'm saying? So let's see more. You say, should you still reach out even if the person is in a relationship? You know what I think? I think if you think it's bothering you in your head and you need consistency, you got to get the answers you need. That's what I think. I believe it doesn't, if you even promise yourself you're not going to talk or think about that person, and everybody tells you got to put the phone away, but you still overthink about it. It's like in your head, you're Eight of Swords, and you constantly think, what's the point? If you feel like talking to that person makes you feel better or helps you get some kind of an answer, then you should probably do that, I don't know why I felt the need to talk about that. But let's see more for Pisces, almost a Virgo. I think the reason why, I think you really actually showed up available for a connection, but the problem was somebody got into a relationship or they were dealing with another person. So what I see for you happening is there's a chance that you're going to connect with someone single that wants to commit to you as much as you want to commit to them, or wants the same things as you. And I think they're younger. Heavy signs is Scorpio, Taurus, Sag, so fire, water, earth is very strong in your reading. And I also feel like for some of you, even though it's very hard to move on, finally you will move forward. I also see you changing something about your car or getting a new car, repairing your car. And timing of it could be from now up until June, July. Okay, there could be changes around a car or maybe even travels. I just see you being more social for the new year. So let's see more. Let's see what else wants to come through. There's a lot of boredom in your reading, Pisces. Like, I think you gotta change some things up. I think you gotta go out. I think you gotta date. There's something about you being bored, or you keep waiting on something and never happens. You know what I'm saying? But I can tap into that situation if you want me to. I just feel like somebody was involved and that was the reason why they couldn't deal with you. And I think about that connection. Either both of you were seeing other people, or both of you maybe called this connection casual, at the time. I just feel like there was a non-committal energy or something about a lack of commitment, and maybe it was already too late. I don't know. But I feel like, yeah, It's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do. Let's see more about your reading. What's happening in other areas? I see you healing your connection with your mother or a daughter, in case you have any. I see you healing your connection with your family, especially there could be a reunion or some kind of a gathering you're going to have with them as well. So it is something I'm seeing. I also feel the need to say for some of you, if you feel like you're not getting paid enough, it's time to change your direction work-wise, okay? If you feel like there's something out there that you could get paid from way more, you're actually right. If you have a sense intuitively that you could have been earning way more and you could have actually enjoyed doing something else, you're actually right. Why do I feel the need to say this to you? And it's very important that you're confident about it too. It's very important that you take a leap of faith regarding that direction, you know? So I feel the need to say, like, let's say for some of you, you want to be a doctor, but you feel like it's too late. It's never too late. Let's say you want to start investing, you want to start your own business. The Spirit is saying it's never too late. And if it's something that your heart keeps reminding you, you got to do it and you got to go down that path. But I even see for some of you could be instructing people in the future, or you could be selling courses, you could be doing workshops, especially in something that you have a lot of, talent and experience in. So let's see more regarding your situation. I heard somewhere, I was reading something and it said, what's meant for you will keep calling you, what belongs to you will keep calling you. So, whether it's a person, whether it's a business, whatever it may be that you're supposed to do. Is there anything else you want to tell me? In Russian, there's a saying we say zrya. What does it mean? It means like vain. You're waiting in vain. So stop waiting in vain for somebody to reach out. Either you get your answer, you move on, or you can wait in vain. But that's something that I heard in your reading. Is there any other messages? I also see you hang out with your sister or with your brother, or for some of you could be having a family, like I said, gathering, or you could be going on a family trip as well somewhere. So, yeah. But I see, yeah. I see some of you having a very independent kind of business, and it's going to blow up a lot. It's kind of reminding of a Courses reading. But it could have to do with making clothes, could have to do with having your own clothing line, could have to do with like a store maybe that you have. Has to do with products that you could be even selling. But I feel the need to tell you to get started with this position. Because it might not be as hard as you think, and you might actually really enjoy it, But that's it. That's pretty much your reading. Is there anything else regarding love you want to tell me? Yeah, that there's going to be a new energy that you could be connecting with who's going to respect you, who's going to be very committal to be with you, and who doesn't just give up on you, So maybe you had somebody give up on you, or you had somebody that walked away because they decided they wanted something else. You're going to have somebody who's not going to just get up and walk away, coming in. Letter K and S could be significant. T, F, as well as G, okay? And L. Somebody could have within their name, and D. So first name, last name. But that's your reading. That is your reading. All right. Some of you might have dealt with someone when they were having relationship problems, or maybe you didn't even know that they had something else going on when you were dealing with them. I don't know why I get that, but that could be significant for some of you. That's your reading. It's funny, though, how I'm trying to connect and tap onto something new, but I keep feeling like you want me to talk about somebody else. All right, that's your reading. Did you resonate? What do you think about the reading? What I've realized in Pisces reading, it feels like they're finally coming into some form of a clarity, you know? All right, let's do the questions now. You say my eyes are dangerously toxic. Not as toxic as your ex was. You better sit down. Y'all know I'm psychic. Don't send any more questions because I'm done with the questions. I will just answer what's already been sent. Thank you, 123. You say thank you, Queen Sabbath. Thank you, honey. That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you to Ram for the super chat. So don't send any more because I already have a lot of questions. Okay. I'm going to try to answer all of them, but don't send any more. All right, and hit the like button. If you want to book for a personal, you can reach out on my website, sabbathstar.com, and let's start answering some questions, y'all. And give me some predictions in case you have any predictions. Tell me some. I'm obsessed with light lipsticks a lot. I don't know what's with me and having light lipsticks. I don't like very bright lipsticks. If it's bright, I'd rather it being pink. But I don't know, like I can't stand too much of a bright of a red or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something very light. That's what I like. I don't like bright colors on the lips. Like a bright red. Like, I'm more mellow. Anyway, Haley, is there any messages for you? Give me 1 second. I'm seeing new love. I do feel like there's a chance it could be meeting with a water sign, somebody that could have letters E and H within their first name or last name, as well as T and L. I also see travels for you within the next 3 months. Okay? Travels, girl. Sun, moon, stars, light, major happy and not happy things coming. I'm seeing you making new friends. I'm seeing you going on dates with the Three Cups, possibly with a fire sign or an air sign. So it's all happy. And I do see you healing from a connection. Especially if you kept stalking somebody or kept looking them up or something like that. I also see you being closer to your family, which is good. Haley, anything exciting? Courtship, new love, somebody very marriage-minded stepping towards you that could have water, earth within their chart. I also see kids or pregnancy or marriage in your future, and timing of it could be by 2027, 8 already, you know? Whew, that was confirmation. Infinite possibilities. What's coming for you this week? Someone's going to ask you out is what I'm hearing. There's a chance someone could be messaging you to ask you out. I also see a lot of wealth financially coming through. So money coming in. Craig, what's coming towards you? There could be somebody who's stalking you, who unblocks you to stalk you. I also see new love for you with a fire sign, or someone potentially could have fire in their chart. I also feel like they could be younger than you, or you're gonna have a very sexual start with the, of the connection with them. They're gonna flirt with you and stuff like that. Infinite. What's coming next for your friend and their person? Healing. I see an apology or some kind of a forgiveness energy between them, and I see them getting closer. So, getting close. That's what I see to one another with the Four Wands. A rose, marriage predictions, when and is it someone you know? There is someone that could have air within their chart of Earth that wants to get married to you already. They could be in their 30s. But why do I feel the need to say you might not be as into them? Or maybe you just have trust issues, girl. I don't know. But marriage, I'm seeing for you 2028 to 9. And there could be a person that, yeah, you already know that could really want to get married to you. I do see new energy, but I see also reconnection with a lover that might have air in their chart. Air or water. So watch out for that. Somebody that already wanted to marry you that you might reconnect with. Natalie, you want to ask, what will your future husband's appearance be like? Thank you. I'm hearing they're going to be tall, kind of slender, so they're not fat, they're not chubby. I think it's somebody who's also brunette. They could have facial hair. They could even wear glasses at times. But it is somebody that you're going to be really attracted. And I think it's new. I think it's new. I think it's someone from a different background. I heard Middle Eastern, so they could maybe look-wise be like that. So keep that in mind, girl. But somebody that you're going to be really finding attractive. I mean, obviously, you're going to get married to them, so it makes sense. You're telling me what the guy I think about or try to reach or pass says mean things, negative things to other people who you think he wasn't. But you're going to be with a man who's obsessed with. Okay, girl. Okay. Shauna, do you have any more predictions, girl? Tell me what other predictions you have. I actually do listen to everything you say to me. So you might tell me you're not a reader, you're not psychic, but I do listen to everything my audience says. Because I have a sense you can read me, just like I can read you sometimes. But, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody would say negative things, especially, sometimes I can be deadly. I can be heartless sometimes, so that's not a surprise. Those who get it, Sun, moon, stars, light, unexpected things coming for you this week. I see a job opportunity for some reason, girl, for you. Like, I don't know if it's like a job offer, a new pathway financially, a new income, something with work, and you having a new job or a new opportunity. So that's what I heard. And a message from somebody who wants to hang out or see you is what I got. Nancy, read your situation outcome with this person. I think it's somebody, I don't know. They're kind of juggling. They're very hot and cold with the Two Pentacles, so you're not really sure how they feel at times. They're showing up in the reading as someone who might juggle or who might not be sure of what they want. So I think the outcome is you're going to feel like they're hot and cold, or you're going to get tired of them being kind of like unstable or not consistent with you. I think it's also somebody who, barely puts in effort like you do, like you might be doing a lot in the connection while they might not. You say this person, you send them a cake as being sorry today. Girl. What? how did they feel? Girl, why would you send a man a cake? I have a sense they should come to you and they should say they're sorry to you. Why did you send the guy a cake, girl? Thank you, Emmet. That's so sweet. Don't make me zoom in now. Girl. Y'all be acting like we're in the Victorian times. Why would you send a man a cake? Are you together? Are you in a relationship? If you're in a relationship, you can do that. If you're married, you can do that. If you're dating, there's no reason to send that man anything. At least, you know, the maximum thing you could do is write him a card. That's it. If you're dating, I don't want to see no cakes sent to no one. Y'all be acting like we live in a castle back in, 1820s. Y'all act like, men go to war for you. You should only buy things for someone that already knows your worth, that already wants to commit to you, not to earn anyone's love. As a woman, you're already enough. When you do things like that to earn someone's love, when they already don't want to have a commitment to you, what you're basically doing is you're putting them as the prize and you're being the man. Okay? So I don't want to see you reaching for that pocket of yours if you're just dating a man, let alone giving him a cake, girl. Come on. But I don't know what the situation is. You need to tell me more about it. I don't know if you two were together. And yes, giving somebody a cake is a very intimate thing. It's a very sweet, selfless thing to do. But you should do it only when either one, you're in a relationship, or when that person already did something way bigger for you. Like they got you a car, girl. They've been paying your rent. They've been, taking care of you. As a thank you, you should do that, But I'd say definitely you should be doing those lovey-dovey things when they are already committal and they want to be in a relationship with you. Not as a way to earn their love. Because that's very desperate. I'd rather you eat the cake yourself with your friends, okay? You should do those things, do those intimate things only after there's a commitment. Y'all don't listen to me. You keep doing what you want to do, and then you keep telling me, asking me why you feel the same way you do. Thank you, Emmet, for that super chat. That's so sweet. Thank you so much for that. All right. For some reason, it was loading, trying to load. Thank you, Creation. Okay, let me answer the next question. So next time, we don't get cakes for no one. But if you send it as an apology, that still doesn't make it right, though. You say, how do they feel? I think they just ate the cake, but they still don't want to talk to you. So I think you just reinforced their childish behavior. I think they should be giving you the cake. They should be getting you everything. John, you made an error at work. What will be the outcome? I don't know why I heard penalty. I have no idea why I heard that, John, but it's not going to be a big deal. I think there's a chance that if you made the error, people are going to find out about it, but at the same time, I don't see you, losing your job or whatever. So you're going to still have your job. It's just people, I think you're going to be needing to be a little bit more cautious in the future, but that's it. I don't see you losing or whatever. So don't worry. I think you're stressed out, but I don't see anything changing. I don't see no problems or whatever. That's what I heard. You say the sound is off. Can you hear me? Lana, what's there that you need to know? A new connection with an earth fire sign. Someone that could be older than you, someone that could be very, very sweet. Could be an Aries or half Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're very, very sweet. So what you don't know is a new connection. Somebody very protective and sweet and providing of you. So someone new. That's what you need to know. 1, 2, 3. Anything coming in January for you? Thank you. A lot of wealth, a lot of success. You could be seeing a lot of mirror numbers, 777, mirror hours, money, a lot of money. And I also see a lover that you could be connecting with at the end of the year. So I saw a lover for you, honey. Bea, what can you expect in January? People to message you online, people to come towards you to, make conversation, to talk to you. I also see somebody from a different background or someone white, fair-skinned. I just heard the word Nathan, girl. I don't know why I heard Nathan. So maybe it's somebody with those, letters in their name. Or maybe, like I said, it could be someone very much near you or online, but someone new, I heard. Which is this person still thinking of you, their next actions? They do think about you, but that doesn't change the fact that they're connecting with other people. I think you might have had a misunderstanding, but they do still think about you, but it's not like, to the point where they're going to message you. I think it's just somebody who's keeping tabs on you. And I'm hearing Scorpio. Either somebody has Scorpio in their chart or there's a chance a Scorpio will reach out to you or message you. But regarding this person, next actions, they're just keeping tabs on you. They're not really doing anything towards you. And if anything, I think they're dating new energy or there's a chance they could be connecting with other people. That's what I saw. Okay. Marta. Yes. Yes, Nia. Thank you so much for these super chats. If you have questions, let me know. Renu, what is coming in for you soon in the upcoming days? You can be invited somewhere. I'm also hearing shopping. You could be going shopping. I also see a reunion with someone, or there's a chance you could reconnect with someone that you might have not been on good terms with. Could be in a fire sign, fire earth sign. Sana, how's the new person feeling about you? I think they find you to be very sweet. They feel like you're very innocent, and you give out vibes of being single, like you've not been in a relationship. Maybe you told them that. But they think you're very innocent and very sweet. So it could be someone that definitely wants to see you more often. You say it's someone who messaged you on social media with name as... Huh? Is this person your crush? I think it's someone else. I don't think if it's them. I think your crush watches you, but the same person that you told me, no, I think there's someone else. That's what I heard. Okay, girl. So you have your crush watching you, but at the same time, the other person you told me about, they're not your crush. They're someone else, maybe talking to you. I just heard random. Maybe they randomly found you or randomly could be talking to you. 8 Ball, the snitch, is your Scorpio coming back to you? Their birthdays, no, you're paying, but... You say you're paying, but it's for that user? What do you mean, honey? I don't like the way they treated you, to be honest. I don't really like the energy. For some reason, I feel like you should move on already from this person. I'm surprised you haven't. So I don't know why I get that for you. But I feel like either it's because of the way they treated you or maybe you got ghosted. I don't know. But I feel like you should, yeah. I do feel like they could come towards you, but their energy is not really as stable as you want them to be. I would even say you could message them, you know? Maybe they've been waiting on you to message them. But I do see communication and timing of it could be February, March, like Pisces season. I also see a connection that is very new for you with an earth sign throughout the year. And I think it's going to happen after you have another interaction with this person, but it's showing up as throughout the year you're going to connect with a new energy, you know? So keep that in mind. Someone that you're going to maybe see as your long-term partner too. Nessie, will your job be protected after tomorrow's meeting? I'd say yeah, but your type of job is like something that is not really permanent. So there could be some kind of a reorganization happening soon, maybe from now up until February. So I would say it would be a good idea to kind of start looking for something new, because the type of job you have is like sometimes at times you feel like you can't tell where you're going to stand, but I think you're going to be, you know, stable within the position you have. I just heard reorganization, or you could be seeing maybe your work environment change, you know, like around you changes. It could be. But I'm seeing something new you could be doing. And timing of it could be from now up until around June, July, that there could be something new. Okay. So maybe watch out for something new as well. But I heard you're going to be fine. Alfredo, do I see communication with a Cancer this month? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, honey. If you were to reach out, yeah, I think they're still kind of angry or mad at what happened. So this is somebody who is hurting from the situation or has an attitude with you because of what happened. So they feel kind of betrayed, or maybe you two are blaming each other for what happened. So I'd say if you were to reach out, definitely should talk to you. And timing of it is around February, March. So if you reach out, they're going to say something. But I think it's someone who's still hurting from this situation, or there's a chance they're still not over what happened, you know. So that's what I heard. Okay. You say your boyfriend broke up with you about a month ago. He's a pilot. Girl. You telling me about his occupation already sums the whole thing up. Why would you get into a relationship with a pilot, girl? Excuse me? That doesn't take a genius to figure it out. I'm just saying. How about you try somebody that wouldn't, you know, be far from you 24/7? How about you connect with someone who's gonna, you know, work from home or not be in the sky all the time, so you don't really know what's happening with them. Okay. But I think this person wasn't, maybe they had Sag in their chart too, but I see their energy is not really wanting to settle or commit. So you might have been, maybe you haven't even been with this person for that long, or you wouldn't even spend enough time with them, girl. But next time, pick somebody that's, you know, a little bit more of a target for you, like a good option, good case. Sana, what's the swipe next actions towards you? To call you, to, you know, the magician. So could be messaging you, calling you, to text you, and to meet you up. Could be also somebody who's messaging you at night, or, you know, connecting with you at night, but somebody who wants to talk to you and wants to meet you. It's good energy though, girl. Here you go. Energy check-in when it comes to love. Just because you haven't met anybody new doesn't mean that you got to go back. 2 wands in reverse. So the spirit is saying just because you haven't met someone new doesn't mean you should go back to somebody. So maybe still be open to new energy. I see a fire sign, a water sign you could connect, that you could meet online, or someone who's going to be very, very sweet, um, very loving, very healing for you. You could actually meet them February, March, April, around that time. But a new year, new love. But watch out for water, fire sign, someone that's very communicative and wants to hang out with you a lot when you two meet, okay? You say you just want to be a firefighter, do it then. You say you might just be overthinking, or it is what you think it is. To girls, guys are their jobs. Do you mean women see men as only wallets? I don't believe in that. If anything, if a woman has her own money, she might not even be with you for financial reasons. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think that. But I do believe somebody's occupation is really important when you want to get into a relationship with them. You don't want to get into a relationship with somebody who's gone, unavailable, you know. You don't want to be with somebody that doesn't even have time to date you. So your job really does matter when it comes to dating. No, I'm Radio Rebel. You've reconnected as I predicted. It's been positive and they're totally open with their emotions. What do I see for their future actions and your future? I'm seeing the Four Wands, so I do feel like this person could want to get physical with you or get close to you. Sometimes the Four Wands can talk about marriage, being in a relationship, being close. So that's something that I do foresee, but just don't be intimate with them. Just wait until there's a proper commitment on the table. And I do feel like they've really missed you with the Six of Wands, or they really have been thinking about you, you know, during the time, because they see you as innocent during the time that they weren't in touch with you. So maybe they hurt you by accident. But I do feel like, yeah, they could offer you a commitment or a relationship within the next 4 months, but don't be intimate with them. So let them offer you that. And yeah, that's it. Wait till there's a commitment, I guess. But, or maybe talk about it even. You could even talk to them about it, that you want it. Kaja, what's coming for this week in finances and love? Girl, you gotta be open to new love. I don't know why you feel still like you're not over a person, but there's gonna be a person who's gonna treat you way better. I'm seeing somebody wearing white, so maybe a person who's gonna heal you is new, and timing of it is from now up until around, I'd say August. They could have Aquarius in their chart or air, water in their chart. So a lover. Finances also look good. I do feel like you could be having also something new as your job too that you could be doing. So two maybe different outcomes. Aza, any warnings for your upcoming interviews? No, just be yourself. Be yourself, because if they really feel like you're their person, they're gonna just pick you. So you don't even need to, you know, put an act together. You don't need to put them in act. So I'm hearing be yourself, and you could be having 4 different interviews, but there could be a woman who could take you in, or a woman that's going to give you a yes answer that wants to, you know, for you to work with them. So that's what I heard. Not, do I see any changes at your work? Not really. I think you need to communicate that you're looking for a change, because it's like you keep waiting on a change, but it doesn't happen. So I'd say it's important that you communicate that you're, let's say, waiting for a raise. Let's say you're waiting on a promotion. The spirit is saying it's good if you were to, you know, communicate that you want something. I do feel like, though, there's a new job for you in a new environment, and timing of it could be around October, November. But I see something new for you, okay? You say you're afraid of being betrayed if you got a girlfriend and you keep away yourself from girls. How can you overcome this? By getting a new girlfriend. The only way for you to overcome something is to experience something. If you keep being fearful of experiencing something, you're never going to experience it and you're never going to overcome it. So the only way out is through. Okay? If you're afraid of love, you got to experience that to heal. And I don't mean to return to the same people. I mean being smarter and taking a newer route, you know? So maybe that can help you. What are you gonna do? I mean, date guys just because you feel like you should stay away from girls? Maybe you need to give yourself time to heal, you know? Gosha's here to... Gosha's late today. You're late. Hmm? Gosha's like, I also want a girlfriend. Where's my girlfriend? All right, let me see what other questions we got. And Mel, is anyone thinking of you? I see someone that you were in a relationship with, or you are in a relationship thinking about you. Could be an earth sign or could have water within their chart. There's a person who feels sentimental about you, and I think it's somebody you've already been in a relationship with. So either it's to make things right together, especially near the full moon, you could hear from them, or you could have like a heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, maybe you're going to hear from them, but earth, water sign specifically. And they could have, they could be blonde, or they could have curly hair. Maybe they put their hair in curls. I also heard the letter L could be significant. V, D, as well as R, they could have in their name, and A. But someone that you were with already before, or you are already thinking about you, you know? Did I answer Anu? Anu then send me a super chat. I didn't see the super chat, but you can let me know. Aqua Mini 888, what's next in love? I see an earth sign coming towards you, to be honest. I see an earth sign, fire sign. I see different options for you for the new year, but by May, June, I see an earth sign stepping through. That could be into medicine, could be a medical person, doctor. Maybe they have their own doctorate, or they're very just, you know, sweet. But I see new love for you. And I think for you, I'm seeing different options, and I feel I need to say it's okay for you to juggle a little bit before you settle completely. So the spirit is saying, you know, be open to more dates because there's going to be more people. But you could even meet someone at the workplace too, but timing of it is May to June. Different lovers, but an earth fire sign that you could, you know, you could get close to, get into a relationship with, and you have a lot of similarities together. A lot of your values are the same, is what I heard, okay? But I'm already seeing a commitment for you from now up until around Capricorn season this year. So December, January, you're going to be in a relationship. Tiny blonde energy update with the Aries, current feelings, next actions. I see them coming towards you. I see them offering you things they could never offer you before, or spending money on you, the money that they never had before, girl. So whoever this is, maybe they went through a change, but I'm hearing them doing things differently. And I'm hearing they're happy that you're still there. So maybe they're happy that you still accept them in your life, or you still deal with them. So I feel the need to say, yeah, it's somebody that maybe is going to reconnect with you. I also see them dating you, buying you gifts. Maybe February, Valentine's Day is very significant. That's coming up. They're going to want to spend it with you. But somebody who's going to do things they've never done before with you. Yeah, and I'm also hearing they could want to get physical with you with the Ace of Wands. So that's also something that I'm seeing, you know? They also feel like you went through a glow up physically, you know? So maybe you look different. Maybe your hair color, things just are different. Lily, is something physically or mentally wrong with Kay? You're no longer speaking, but you keep having dreams that they're not a girl. Who cares? Excuse me. Since when do we care if somebody's already out of our lives, how they're doing, what they're doing? Girl, I don't think we should care. Why would you care? Is my question to you. Y'all make me want to zoom in again. I think you I think you felt attached to them. You want to care for them. You do love them. You still have unresolved feelings for this person, but yet you didn't show it to them, right? But why do I feel the need to say, girl, it might be your own subconsciousness, and you might not want to hear it from me. You might want me to tell you, oh, that means you should reconnect. No, girl. If somebody's out of your life and they weren't able to keep you, they weren't able to fight for you, they ghosted you, they treated you bad, why should you care how they're doing? Excuse me. We don't care. We don't care on this channel about people that are not afraid to lose us. We don't care. That's just how it is. Okay. You say you care about him, but you don't want him. Then you should let the time pass. I think you're still healing from that connection. If you tell me a little bit more about what's going on, maybe I can help you better. But something tells me you care a lot, but you hold back. You care about them, you love them, but you never showed them truly what the capacity and what the extent of your love, is for them. But I think this person is a mess. Their finances, could not really be good necessarily. But at the same time, they weren't sure about offering you a relationship, or they felt like they're not really in a good position to offer you something. That's what I'm getting. So that doesn't mean they didn't love you, they didn't care. It's just they weren't sure of offering you something. That's kind of how it's showing up. But I do feel like, yeah, they had feelings with the Six of Cups. And sometimes when people, especially when men understand they're in a particular situation and they're not ready for anything, they're going to be very straight up with you about not wanting something, not being able to, provide, not being able to offer you, right? And down the line, they could come back to you when they feel like they're ready. That's why you should never waste your time and keep forcing or keep expecting for someone to do something when they already told you they ain't ready. When they're ready, they could message you out of nowhere, right? But I think the reason why you are having those dreams is because you still care and you wish that you still be in touch. That's what I think. And I think it's your own brain. Because when you see something as a part of you, that's when you truly have love, for that specific thing or person. So something tells me you still have feelings, and that's why you're having those dreams. Ram, you say, anew, what is this person current feelings, thoughts towards you? That's your questions. Anushika? That's a pretty name. I think it's someone who finds you attractive. They are showing up though as, getting to know you. Maybe you're not really as close to each other, but I do see conversations between you two within the next 3 weeks to 3 months. So there's communication energy, and you could be speaking to one another. There also could be a past lover returning to your life or a past friend that you haven't talked to. Alrighty, last question, Nicole. Sag's true intentions. You're struggling with what to do with this. Be patient, keep door open, or move on. Anything you should know that he's told. What do you mean be patient, girl? Be patient about what? Be patient with the BS? that someone's giving you. I think with the Seven of Pentacles, you're waiting on them to do something or waiting on them to offer you something, but they're not. Maybe you want them to pay more attention, spend more time with you, but they're not. So I don't think if you should be patient. I think you should be open to other options. When you're dating, you're supposed to be open to other options. If somebody's giving you attitude, if somebody's not treating you right, if somebody's breadcrumbing you, you should already have other options. If somebody's standing you up for a date, you should already know another plan, you know, to go out with another energy or to do whatever. You should always have a backup, y'all, if you're dating. If you're in a relationship, that's a different story, but sounds to me like this person's making you wait. Sounds to me like this person is not offering you what you want. Okay. I could be wrong. You can, you know, you can tell me what's going on more about your situation, but I think the best thing to do is to keep your options open and to let that connection flow, to kind of see the ball in their court and to just let it flow, let it be. Just like how some people, when they're dealing with you and they just let the connection be without a follow-up, without messaging you, let the connection be. Mirror them in these situations. Mirror them. Okay? So sounds to me like you're not getting what you want. You can communicate that you want a commitment. You can communicate with them, but at the same time, date other energies and definitely be open to other energies if you're not getting what you want. Okay? We're done with the bigger energy, you know, from years ago. This is 2026. We don't do none of that. We shouldn't. Ram, you say, what are you saying? What are their feelings? Should you confess or let it grow naturally? You could flirt with them. You know, I always tell you what are different ways to flirt with someone without making it too obvious. Smile, look good, smell good, be welcoming, dress good. Okay? So the thing is, when it comes to flirting, when you're a woman, smiling, being welcoming, looking good, smelling good, that should be enough. I've seen some recorded videos on Instagram where women approach men. Literally, I saw a video some other days ago. A woman was like, "Oh my God, here's my phone. Put your phone in my number. Put your number in my phone." And I was like, "This is so ghetto." You know, it doesn't matter from what race you are. It just, to me, I don't know. It's very ghetto. Very ghetto. Very desperate. I don't know. Or if a girl asks a guy, "Are you single?" If a girl approaches, no. Let me explain this to you before I go, because I actually think I have a good theory for this. If we say that men are hunters, right, and they have that hunter instinct in them, do you think it's better for them just to have that instinct and go after the prey instead of the prey jumping in front of a man and saying, "Okay, here I am"? Which one do you think he would want more? Would he want to fight for it himself, or would he just wouldn't he be turned off if already the prey is there? So it's easier for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it makes sense to you. But I think it's, if men are more passive these days, if men are acting like women these days, it's the women's fault. Because if us as women are allowing that to happen, and if we keep dating people that, you know, literally are not even meeting our standards. We're actually encouraging them to be feminine. You know what I'm saying? You say something earned is valued much higher than something given. Exactly. And not that he won't take it, he will actually be conversating with a woman who's going to approach him, but he's going to think that he's the prize. He's going to not take the girl seriously because it's actually now easy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I think I care too much about dating. I think I care too much. I have a passion to talk about it, to know about it, so I like talking about these things. And I think there's a lot of things that are just wrong or are not done the right way these days, especially in our day and age, you know? Anyway, you say men have been turned down by average women so much you're not trying anymore. I mean, men can give up and start dating other men. By all means. If you feel like as a man you're going to give up, might as well. But for women to, women to change their standards and be okay with men taking the feminine role, that's going to be their responsibility, I think. Anyway. But I do get what you mean. I do see a lot of men that are just done dating. I do understand your approach. So I think I'm going to go, you guys. Man, I've been here. I've been live for almost, 4 hours? Like we usually are, usually. You say women just need to reciprocate interest. No, that's true. That's very true. My thing is, if it's not reciprocal, you're not even supposed to want it anymore. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. So, you say I need some espresso? Yeah, I probably need to get ready to cook or something. Can you ask? Yeah, my mods can ask questions. Members can ask questions before I go. Maybe I'm gonna be here for like the next 7 minutes. You say love in January. I see somebody new that you could be meeting online. It could be somebody that even wants to travel to see you. Okay, so somebody that could be even living in another state or a different place. Could be also somebody that is close to their mother or their family, but someone that could have fire in their chart, girl. Watch out for a fire sign, fire earth sign. So new love and different options. Jose, what's coming within the next month? Socializing energy. So you could be maybe getting out there. I'm seeing in the real life though, like you could be going out or traveling or meeting new people. I also see you dating someone in person too. That could be Latino, or have I said this to you before? If they're not Latino, they could live close to you actually. They could also be very spiritual or medical, like they could be in the medical um, you know, field or something like that, but very, very sweet. So that's what I got. Thomas, for the last couple of weeks, you're seeing 333 everywhere. Any messages regarding this? Usually when you see mirror numbers, that means that something's going to manifest for you. And usually I always say pay attention to what you're thinking about right before you see the number. if it's a thought, if it's a change you've been wanting to happen. So I feel the need to tell you, you need to think about what you've been thinking about right before you see the number. Or if there's a big change you've been wanting, it will finally happen. That's, a confirmation for it. But it's usually good when you see numbers, It means there's a big change and you got to kind of buckle up. So, yeah. You say you have a teacher. You're wondering if there will be more between you. Girl, does he even think about you as much as you're upset? Girl. Oh, I got to put you in horny jail for these questions. What are you talking about? He probably married. He probably has kids. I think you're going to get over it, girl. It's like that Lady Bird movie, when the girl really, really was into this teacher and then she figured out he's getting married or whatever. Maybe you could flirt with him for your grades, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? At least get something out of it. Get some kind of a benefit. Maybe he could help you with your grades or help you pass or something. Shauna, okay, last question. I'm going to leave. You gave me prediction now. Who's coming towards you in love? A past energy I see could be a air sign, an earth sign that you could be, you could have dealt with them last winter. They could be messaging you or connecting with you. But I'm seeing a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius, somebody that might live somewhere else right now and might be thinking about messaging you. I also see new love, particularly an earth sign coming through, a Taurus, or maybe around May, April, you're going to deal with someone new. That could be very committal. Could also have children already, or they're very children. They love children, or they're drawn to have, children. So that's the energy I saw. Thank you, all right, loves. You say you always come back because I'm very accurate. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to have to thank you for being here. I really thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, James. Thank you to my beautiful mods, Tony, Maureen, Thomas, Tori, Amal. I love you all. Jose, Emmet. Thank you for the beautiful super chats, honey. V, Lucky Star, all of you. Blissful, Nessie. I have the most beautiful mods, most beautiful audience. So I thank you for being here. You're like my family, and I missed you all so much. So if you want to book for a personal, reach out on my website, saboteur.com. And follow my Instagram, Sabbathster Official and Sabbath Doll. I will be seeing you all soon. And make sure you hit the like button and you hype this reading up when it's posted. And make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. Hopefully you all got notified when I was going live. So I'll see you all very soon. And we'll connect. I love you very, very much. You know it already. Have the most beautiful rest of your day. And I'll see you soon. I love you all. Okay? I don't want to leave. I love being here. So take good care, everybody, and I love you very much. I'll see you soon in the next live, either today or tomorrow. And you know how to reach me. Okay? Sending my kiss, my warm embrace, my love and light, and I love you. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.